Welcome, chummers, to the April D20 live stream, and welcome to the Sixth World. My name is Devin, co-GM of the D20 live crew, and I have the unfortunate honor of leading these miscreants through the city of Seattle, the dark, twisted city. That is one of the central hubs of the Shadowrun universe. Before we get started, just wanted to give a quick announcement that Con Bravo does have their tickets on sale at conbravo.com. Weekend pass is $39. We may or may not be there. Maybe.
It's just like
if we get shot by blasters, or if a Jedi takes us down with a lightsaber, it's a possibility. Just head over there if you haven't picked up your tickets yet. We're going to go over to the players to introduce their characters. We'll start from Scott on the left, and introduce your name and the type of character you are to the Sixth World.
Well, hello there, since I've been put on the spot. I'm Scott, and I'm going to be playing Rodney Moore, the orc rigger of this crew.
Hi everybody, Big Mike here. I am playing Flynn, who is a street samurai who specializes in guns and has not appeared before in D20 Live ever. Shut up.
I'm Jordan. I'm playing James Amberford, an elf male. My character is... What's my class again?
You're the face.
I'm the face, which is going to be awesome. I've never been a face before.
Well, not for a street.
You've never been a negotiator for a street, mainly, yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Tom, and I'll be playing Albert Amberford. We're cousins.
Cousins.
Yeah. And I am the mage.
Scott, what was your character name again?
Rodney Moore.
Rodney. Okay. Rodney. All right. So, there will be images that are going to be popping up on the stream that now and then, just to immerse the rest of the audience, as well as the players will be able to see it as well. So, all of you are established runners within the city of Seattle. You've been on, let's say, about a half dozen different runs. Amazingly, none of you have died, and you've actually gotten better. You've got some Nuyen, you've got some cred. You have some your tusks have got a little sharpened and a little longer. And
those of us that are trolls and have tusks.
No, you all have tusks. You're just littler versions, smaller versions of them. And your ears have not been trimmed.
Keep them nice and pointy.
Yep, keep them nice and pointy. So you're in the lower west side of Seattle, the area that is predominantly dominated by both the Renraku Corporation and the Ares Corporation. You've worked for both, or at least you presume you've worked for both. You've never, up until now, you've never actually known who you've been working for specifically. But each of the major 10 players in the Sixth World have bases here. Seattle, in and of itself, has a nice drizzle of rain this evening. It's the green glow of the different corporate buildings are being fractaled across the night sky. Just like that.
Unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
I love that green glow.
Right, green, tasty
Gotta
glow.
love that knowledge that whatever water hits me is actually probably giving me cancer.
Probably, very likely.
Probably.
Yep.
Probably. I say probably.
Yep.
Well, there's the half chance.
Yeah.
Yes. And you were contacted, actually. We'll say that it is Albert, your fixer, contacts you. You have a new recruit to the group within the last couple of months. You found yourself. You still don't have a decker within your group, but
They burned out.
Yeah,
literally.
they burned out.
We literally lost one to fire.
They do. Yeah. So
Shot the other one.
We hook up into the Matrix, and then all of a
he was
sudden,
leaving a
the
calling
door
card.
opens, and they fall dead.
Okay.
I mean, they got the
You
job
still
done.
shot the other
but
one.
Yes, so he would learn, and then he ran away. Because I shot his hand, because I thought that would teach him.
But you have found a couple of months ago you put out word for a gunslinger or a street samurai, something within there, and your fixer did put you in contact with a man named Flynn. So he's the newest member to this particular group. He's been with you for a little over 6 months now.
Shiny.
Yep. But the rest of you, especially the two of you as cousins, have been together for quite a while.
Yes.
You are contacted by your fixer. He says said that he has a job for you, and you're to meet a Johnson at the Event Horizon nightclub. It's a private techno dance club on the southwest side of Seattle.
My favorite kind of dance club.
Yep.
There you are. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm sure elves love their
Mr.
pretty lights and dancing.
Who doesn't?
Mr. Mike
doesn't?
Hags here.
They are. And
Fucking
you know what?
peeps.
Oh, shoot.
And you know what,
5-9.
James? You actually, funny enough, you actually have a private room there. Do you want to suggest your private room within the event horizon?
I
to
mean, why
host it?
not? We'll
Yeah.
we'll get the bottle service with that one particular bartender who
Yes.
tends to bend over just a little bit too much.
There you are. Yeah. So we do. So
Have I said that I like this city? I like this city.
there you are.
I haven't been here very often, but the people are so friendly.
So friendly.
Stick with me, I'll show you a whole new world.
And they're so weak to bullets.
So fleshy.
God.
All right.
You're just
Because you-
bodily harm by one weakness.
It's everyone's. It's almost like it's a genetic defect of the human condition. It's universal.
We're elves. Excuse me?
Sorry, the organic condition.
Oh, okay.
I haven't run to elves really until
Speak for
recently.
your goddamn self.
Sorry.
Don't worry. They keep reminding people they're elves.
Yes.
A lot.
Well, you
Well,
seem
I
to-
can't tell. I can't.
Pull back the hair, show off the ears.
They seem to
I
think
can't
they're
tell around
equal
here, you
to
know?
us or something.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
get
know.
it.
Sometimes, it's someone who just cut their ear to look like an elf. Sometimes you guys are legit. I don't have a blood test to find out.
I think you've been running with us for enough that you know we're legit.
We
Fine.
talk about it every time.
They talk about
I
it.
know.
They talk about it all the time.
How awesome it is.
How better we are than you, you know.
Yep, they are.
Yeah?
This long flowing hair is such a nightmare to upkeep.
Speaking of that long flowing hair, we'll say it has trails of silver in it.
Very
That-
lothlorious.
that actually reflects the beautiful Technicolor lights. That this assault to your senses of colors that you didn't even realize were in your spectrum when you walk into Event
I
Horizon.
find it soothing.
God, where we're going, we don't even need eyes to see your Ponzi fucking pride.
I just put on a pair of sunglasses. I go in. This is intense. This
Yep,
is different.
Don't stare too long. Your nose will start to bleed.
There was a whole where
Is this a
there
human
was
problem
a
or is this
riot
an
of colors,
everybody
not
problem?
just in the lights, but in the clothing that people wear, the styles that they're wearing. You are seeing elves, you are seeing orcs, you're seeing
Oh, thank
humans,
God.
you're seeing dwarves. There's a wide range of them. The troll bartender is
Is that dwarves? It looks like it's charity night.
so the crowd is having a great time. And the concierge at the entrance. When you exit your when you each arrive, the concierge doesn't actually. You have valets who approach each of you asking for new yen in exchange for parking your car. Yes.
Should we describe what we're actually wearing?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Because I'm wearing like a proper three-piece suit with a tie that's slightly cut oddly, but it's not really odd for Shadowrun, but for the modern, normal, ordinary day, yeah, it's odd.
A little odd. Yeah. All right. However, I'm going to say that there's a little bit of wear and tear in it because
Yeah.
you are a low
Couple-
lifestyle type of
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been ripped a couple of times. It used to be a lot nicer.
Okay. All right. If the rest of you have more of an image that you want to evoke for the audience, go ahead. Yeah. About how you look. You've described your characters. How do you look? How do you carry yourself?
I'm tall, like 6'2", 6'3",
Okay.
thin, very like long, thick blonde hair, very Lothlorian style.
All right. Yeah.
Just like the most
The most pretty and
Tolkien-esque
nasty-
Kind of
elf.
thick. He's got the kind of look that Tolkien wrote about for way too
Okay,
long.
I'm just gonna say this right now. You keep describing him like this, we're gonna hit 5 o'clock real soon.
Yeah.
My eyes are like LED
we go.
blue,
He just keeps going.
backlit.
We'll see the
Back
audience in
with
an hour.
what?
Don't worry about it.
Enhancements. What else?
I live a very expensive lifestyle.
All right. So keeping it under 5 seconds. Go.
Also thin build, equally tall. It's not blonde. It's still lush and thick, but
Fair.
it's more of a brunette blonde. Very pale. Okay. So it's still elvish, kind of the offshoot. But I make up with it with just a slight glow. Maybe
You've hit
it's
6
magical.
seconds. You're done. Go.
You did it to yourself.
I'm an orc with short cropped hair, and I'm looking somewhat professional. Not a suit, but I look like I don't belong. But you don't want to ask me to leave.
However, even though you look like you don't belong, aside from the bouncers, everyone else is too hyped up on all sorts of different chemicals to even really notice you don't belong.
Exactly.
Why do you
So-
think we're all so shiny just so we can get noticed by the bartender for drinks?
Yeah. The concierge. So the rest of you, as I said, get a valet to take your car. You, however, James, are approached by the concierge of the establishment, and they he offers to park your car
I
himself.
hand them my keys and I tell them to put it in my private spot, please.
Of course, sir. Always a pleasure to have you here at the Horizon.
And then I...
Your room is ready, and I do believe your guest has already arrived.
Excellent. And I slide a tip into his shirt pocket.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He folds it, appreciating the old school nature of a non-digital Nubian.
I tell my valet to keep the car as
keep
close
it
to the
just for
entrance
that.
as possible, with the trunk facing out.
Oh,
He does so.
I'm wearing leather gloves.
Okay.
Because fingerprints.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right.
I'm not trying to be a gimp. I don't want my fingerprints on anything.
Hey, look, whatever you do in your own time,
Muffin.
your own business.
So you enter the club. You were taken along the left-hand side wall.
We have another
You
section
pass
here.
by the dance floor, seeing all the beautiful people that are enjoying themselves and trying to forget the fact that they are in everything from failed artists to corporate drones to whatever else the corporations stand on the back of in this world. You were taken up 1, 2, 3 flights of stairs, just high enough that whenever you're sitting in the room, you can have a little bit of a view of the areas of the city that are not 200 stories tall. But it's a decent view that looks over the northern end of the city. At your table, in fact, in your usual chair, James, sits a gentleman who you could swear, even though it's not possible, some kind of mixture between an orc and a dwarf. He's got a fairly squat head, strong jawline, with some scars along the cheeks. He's got a very nice 3-piece suit on, and he seems to be playing cards digitally with someone on the other end of his AR. And he's smoking a cigar. And you yourself, this isn't some bad soy brand. This is a soy-based brand. This is a real Cuban, right?
Fancy.
Yep. And he sits there.
Wow.
Gee, I wonder who it is. I wonder where this guy's from. I don't think he's local.
Wow.
Please, sit.
I
I hope you don't mind me using your stock. I quite like the brands that you brought in.
Oh, absolutely. By all means, what's mine is yours.
I appreciate that. As proper. I have drinks coming. If you'd like, please sit. Obviously, taking in and his personality filling up your room.
That's fine. I go and grab a chair close to him and sit in it as though him sitting in my chair doesn't matter to me in the slightest.
Okay. So
I take a normal chair.
I keep my back to a wall.
Amateur.
Is there a couch here?
yeah, we'll say there's a couch here.
I will lounge on the couch, displaying my body just like.
I thought you were supposed to be a recluse.
Dude, I thought you're not a fucking
I'm
idiot.
changing rapidly.
He's changing rapidly.
With a flick of his fingers, he fans out a few more cards and tosses a few of the digital AR cards disappear into the matrix, and it extends his hand and pulls out a few more.
So, what can we help you with?
I work for a particular interest, a security group interest.
Don't we all?
Well, yes, I believe it. I believe you may be familiar with the security group interest. You have interacted with them on more than a few occasions. Lone Star, specifically.
You're with Lone Star.
Yes.
Devin, are we armed in any way?
Yeah.
Cool.
When are you not?
Well, I don't know if I got stripped of all my knives and guns. And stuff.
No.
This
You
is
were
a classy establishment, sir.
It's a classy establishment. You're allowed to keep your guns.
Cool.
Whatever you're registered with, you get to keep.
You were,
After that,
and
that's
when
your
you walked
business.
in with James, you weren't even patted down.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes, I work with the Lone Star. They're some of my associates.
They are reaching out to all sorts of people these days, aren't they?
We have a particular concern of a nature that needs to be kept secret. Their territory is being pushed by a separate organization.
Do tell, we enjoy secrets.
It's a particular interest to runners. You've only had to you predominantly deal with Lone Star. That's your the bread and butter of what you have to deal with whenever you're out in the field. But
Can I interrupt you for just a quick second? I find the din of this place to be rather upsetting to certain
kind of
sensibilities. And I activate a white noise generator and put it in the middle of the table.
The septic green's a little off-putting too.
You see, he's typing. So he's entering something on likely his own comlink on his hovering above his hand or his arm. Very well.
You know,
He
you
nods.
might have to speak up a little bit to get over the generator, but no one outside of this area should hear us.
Very good. So,
I do like to be seen, but not heard, as I'm sure you understand.
I appreciate that. Understood entirely. There's a new entity on the field that is entering the scheme and the area of corporate security. Lone Star wants to keep itself the primary player in this situation, and unfortunately, we have not been able to find out a great deal about who this new player of interest is. My job that I'm presenting to you is a data scram. You're going to go in, find out what you can about this, about what security measures are being built and designed and developed at this particular lab. I'll provide you with attachments for any of your comm links to download this data to. You bring it back to me at the appropriate point and at the appropriate time, and you'll be paid. I'll give you half in advance for any upgrades or any work that you need to look at and you feel is necessary. If you find anything else that you find a particular interest that you feel you would sell back to us, that's negotiable. But anything security related will be part and parcel to the fee that I'm giving you.
So what's the word? Retrieving of this information is non-negotiable in this deal then. If we are to become compromised and the data is destroyed, perhaps instead, that is...
You will not receive the second half of your payment.
Understood.
But the first half would still retain ours because the
You will have the
competition is-
first half by the time you leave this room.
But we won't be expected to do another job because
You will not be expected to return it. It is meant to prepare you for
You
this
are not
for the
being
facility.
expected to return.
Pretty much.
It is
Do we have the
not-
name of the new player?
They don't have the name of the new player.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
No, we have the name of the facility. Tomorrow's Dynamic Systems.
Okay.
That is the name of the facility in and of itself, but we are not entirely certain which entity is fronting it. But we know that it specializes specifically in matrix security, and that is our concern. Matrix security has been primarily kept to ice, different barriers, walls, sentries, that sort of thing. But they're requiring hardware from my employer through various shell corporations that we are concerned is that we have come under the understanding is being funneled to this particular facility and a few other offsites. The entity in and of itself normally doesn't deal in physical security, but now they've started to. Whether this is a front for their true intentions, or whether they are actually trying to find some blending between matrix and meat space security, that is our primary concern.
What have your analysts determined what they're making with the hardware?
They were initially making what looked to be different countermeasures to prevent another great crash. You know, the Matrix crash that
We know.
happened 6 years ago.
Yes. I was here for that.
Well, you're certainly old enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I was totally here for that 6 years ago.
Okay. Let me just get down to brass tacks. Once we have this information, what do you want us to do about the company itself?
Get out.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. We want to make so we need intel gathered. If there's anything that happens to the company in and of itself, they'll scrap their operation and move site. We want you to get in, get out, and find what information you can. That way, they continue the business as per usual, but we have insight as to what they're doing, so they can make appropriate business choices to counter them.
Do you have any idea what kind of protection they have in place?
There's likely as I said, they specialize predominantly in cybersecurity. So you'll need to, from what I understand, you do not have a Decker on staff. So you'll need someone, either if you can get a hold of an inside man, or find someone out there, or find someone through one of your contacts to get a Decker on staff. At the very least, they'll be needed to get in. There are armed patrol guards, but I don't believe that'll be an issue to avoid them with the gentleman here. There may also be shamans on staff. There is a great, very well, and of course, you will need to get a hold of building schematics. That would be your best. That would be one of your best options. It's a single floor facility, but if you can get building schematics, that would be to your advantage.
Are we sure it's single floor? Are you sure it's not sub-basement?
As far as we know, it is single floor.
Expect sub-basements.
Well,
There's always
anything on
sub-basements.
file.
Multiple sub-basements.
Anything on file will be single floor.
Yeah.
This is pretty standard fare for corporate espionage.
Anyone want to check the city planning department? See if we can get the...
He puts that in.
That's
Really?
horrible.
Wow.
Better off just looking in windows and drawing it out by hand.
Thank you.
All right.
Fold.
She'll find one.
Fold.
Any further questions?
Yeah, we didn't discuss numbers.
Fair enough. Usual going rates for a data scram is 3,000 new yen. Considering the importance of this information, we're willing to up that to 5,000
And that's each?
each.
Help me out, guys. Is that a lot of money?
Yes!
No.
Well,
No.
for what we're doing, it's a little less than we should be paid. Is that 5,000 now, 5,000 when we get back?
No.
It's total.
Total.
Yeah, no,
A
that's,
standard-
that's, way
a sta-
too,
they-
that's too little. That's
He
too
looks
little.
at you. A standard data scram upon completion of operation is 3,000 new yen.
Yeah, but you wouldn't come here if we were standard runners.
No.
Unless you've already sent
Roll
runners.
negotiate.
Unless you've already sent... Here's the thing. Unless you've already sent runners in, and they failed. That's
Well,
what's called
the
us.
going rate is...
Which means they know we're coming.
I'll forget your dice. Just keep talking.
The going rate is 5.
Roll to see if you can perceive, and roll negotiate.
Oh, I haven't started negotiating yet.
Okay, all right.
The going rate is 5. And that's each.
Where's my perception? Oh, there it is.
Well, we're at least 3 times better than standard runners, so the pay should be 3 times higher. And then this isn't including the possibility of having our physical bodies damaged in any variety of the way. As you can see, I've put extensive cash into the modding of my physical forms.
Is that not always a risk, no matter what type of run you're going on?
Granted, but it also... There is a certain level of insurance that is required for this sort of thing. I understand that
You do see that there was a little bit of a slightly perceptible twerk of his mouth. So there is at least one runner group that's gone in beforehand
And failed.
and failed. Yeah.
Well, he's got to tell. It's not very good for a man who plays poker as much as he does.
It's a very hard tell. Like, Devin, I imagine it doesn't look like he has a twitch or anything. It's like he's processing the lie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Like there's a slight lag or something, right? Yeah, lag.
9,000 each.
That's better.
It's better, but...
And even 10,000 would make it no problems. And we would be able to buy, with 5,000 up front each, we'd have anything to make sure that this problem doesn't happen.
Yeah, but then we have a lot of other pre-planning to accomplish. Plus, we have to pick up a decker for this sort of thing. So I can't see this going through for anything less than 15
He's right.
each.
If I provided
we
you,
subcontract the decker.
if I provided
But
you
of course.
with contacts for a decker, so you didn't have to pay for them, and we cap it at 9, because that is more than enough even for this one to actually get what he needs, and riggers can be very expensive in their needs. I think that would be sufficient. And provide you with a contact for a decker.
He jumped to 15 real fast. He jumped there really fast. That means he has a deductible on this, and we haven't hit it yet.
I know that.
Out of game.
I know.
And I'm looking. I know that's not his hard cap either. That's a counter offer.
Over Comlink, leech him for as much fucking money as possible.
That's all I know how to do.
Yes.
It's what he does. It's what we pay him for.
Call me that, people.
Okay, you're offering 9. I said 15. But then we have to get there. There's a lot of logistics costs.
We have
You're
security. We have to
smoking
do
my
security.
good cigars. You buy
How much they cost?
Smoking your good cigars.
How much did that cost you to get in, man?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm looking. I
he's
can't.
using your internet, your Wi-Fi.
I can't see this going any less than 14.
He is.
Then
Anything less than what?
14. Maybe if you stopped folding those hands so much, you'd actually have that kind of money to throw out.
Roll negotiate.
All right. You have a dice pool of.
This is why you don't let us play Shadowrun against
fine.
you.
You have
Because
a
we
dice
would
pool of
rake you
12?
over the
Yeah.
coals
We can have a maximum
every
of
fucking
8
game,
successes.
and there'd be
So,
nothing
level
left
12.
of this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
We would own Seattle in 5 sessions, or wherever city we were in.
I gave you 12.
Okay, thank you.
Because this is just him. This is just him. The rest of us haven't even
Tell me how
started
many
yet
fires
doing
and
what we're good
sixes
at.
you got.
1, 2, 3.
Hashtag murder.
That's it.
What?
I got 3 successes.
Okay.
No. What? Here's one play.
You each get a beep on your comm links.
Mhm.
Do you look at it?
Very,
Yeah.
very casually.
Okay. All right.
I open my hand and it appears.
You see 6,000 New Yen transferred to your account. That is your half.
Do we all have the same?
Yep, you all the same. That is your half. You.
Did you just agree to 12 without consulting us?
I am stating 12, or I will leave the room. And the reputation that you would garner with not working with us, you would lose a great deal of business, considering who I work for.
What, for Lone Star?
No, the people who head up Lone Star. So be very careful if you consider leaving that room right now.
I'm not saying no. I never once said no.
Yeah, I never heard him say
This
that.
little, he's hardballing me
I know,
right now.
right? He's so aggressive. This is what you're like in bed.
This is
So
wow.
you.
That was invasive.
Wow.
Yeah.
On your AR, you see the 6,000. At the very bottom, you see some strange binary. That you
I
don't
spent
see
some
before.
bad time in some guy's
decode?
bunk once. It warped me.
Help me.
Not everyone got that, but the right people got that.
I'm agreeing. I have no idea. What
It's
that
not within the same window
Okay. It's
as the transfer. It's binary code that was put at the very put below the window of his transfer.
his transfer.
means. We'll agree to the 12. I feel
And
like
depending on your results, my employer may give you more than the other half upon return.
I'll start doing this Japanese style then.
Is that really the Japanese stuff?
Bonus upon completion.
Yeah.
Well, that's up to us and your employer then. But we want a personal letter of recommendation from you upon completion of this project as well, just to show that everything's in good faith and above board.
You know what? Word of mouth has always been my employer's favorite way of going about business.
Then I think we can walk away from this all happy.
Very well then.
All right.
Good
Sorry,
luck, gentlemen. Yes.
Is there anything for me to trace this message?
Go ahead and try.
What do
Roll your data processing.
Okay. My non-existent skill.
No, it's on your deck. Look at your comm link. You look at your comm link. It's directly. All of you have a comm link.
Yeah.
There we go. Check
Matrix
again.
devices?
If you don't have a matrix device, well, no, you're the mage. Shit, I'm sorry, Scott.
Yeah, I was thinking it's like.
I'm sorry, you don't have a comm.
It's like
you
zeros
don't
at
have a comm link?
once.
No.
This
Yeah.
kid!
Yeah.
Under gear.
Yes.
Modifications, vision enhancement.
Yes. Fair. It was.
You're like, beep boop, beep boop.
Beep boop, beep boop. What? Shit. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw this into Google Translate. This is gonna take a while.
All right. So,
Get coffee, biatch. What?
you know, it makes no sense that just means I missed comm link on your sheet. So
Okay.
you
Yeah,
have to-
I'll just write
which
it
is
in.
data processing 4. So roll 4 dice if you want to try and even trace this.
Sure.
He rolls 4 dice.
I roll 4 dice. I get to keep all of them because it's really low. And 2 successes.
Wow.
Oh,
That's good.
interesting. Okay. All right.
Someone's got a hobby.
You can trace that it's not within 50 miles of this area. It's not local. Where that signal
Okay.
came from.
I'll send.
And on top of that, it piggybacked on his.
Okay, so related to him. All right, I'm gonna save this the data that is able to capture for whenever we find a Decker.
Okay. So, your business concluded and finished. You move on. You leave the club. So, as he said, as Johnson said, you have
Johnson.
the Johnson. Yeah.
Anderson.
No, I didn't play him like Anderson. I was thinking about it. I was really tempted. No.
Yeah.
So the as I said, there's a Decker that you need to find, blueprints to get.
Oh wait, so
you
he
get that.
didn't give us a Decker's contacts?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. So you need to get that Decker. Blueprints would be a good idea. Finding out what the kind of security is in there. Finding what the physical meat security is, like what the patrol routes are, that sort of thing. So take a look at your sheets, your contacts, that sort of thing. Discuss how you're going to do it.
Okay.
So this is going to be a little free form, and I'll give it about. We'll give it about a half hour to 45 to basically go through different things.
It's not going to take that long.
Yeah.
Devin, I'm calling my B Cop connection.
Okay.
I want to know every report, officially or unofficially, that went through this place.
Okay. What's his connection?
2.
2? All right. Fair enough.
But that shouldn't be too bad. I don't think my fixer or my parole officer's got anything that'll help with
One
this.
thing that I'd like to do is see if I can have someone drive me to the site.
Too neat.
So
Cool. Have someone drive me
to the site. Yeah.
to the site.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in the car and see if I can feel the magical energies around the area.
Oh. Good idea. Okay. All right.
Oh, as I'm calling, I'm starting to watch.
So Tom,
I'm with him at the site.
me,
Yeah.
I'm the driver.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. So you are going to go recon the site, looking
Magically.
for any kind of residual energy, any kind of rituals.
While I'm making the call,
Yeah.
I'm also reconning the site to see how much security they've got on
So
the
you're
site.
in the car with me as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
well,
I'm in the car with you. That's
Jordan, where are
Devin?
you?
I have
I've
my own
also
damn
set
car.
up the lock key. I've also
I
set
don't
up
go
the
in a car
lock
with you
key.
homeless people.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me, don't rub
Yeah.
my
So you
body.
guys
Raffle
keep
as well.
in mind, you guys aren't going for the run yet.
Yeah.
You're doing your
Yeah, we're
recon. You're
scattered,
coming
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got my own damn car.
We're not trying to speed run this. We're not going to run through the front door with a van.
I somehow actually wrote in like
In the event that we
in
go
the
through
event that
the...
you actually did that.
Well, I
Yes.
am in the game, so that makes sense, yeah.
Why would you not? That's what vans are
That's
for.
why you
aren't
didn't
they?
give me the van. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna go see one
We
of my.
could hire a really dumb orc to run a distraction by going through the gate.
All right. So, are you going to go speak with the Decker?
I'm going to
I
contact.
said a dumb orc, not you!
Yeah.
I said hire. You're already working with us. Don't be racist about this.
Go
all
and speak
different
to a
people.
contact.
Okay. All right.
I have a contact in
Sorry,
the
must have known about your people from
City
books.
Hall.
You have contacts in City Hall. Yep. Okay.
You're learning quick.
I managed to bail him out of a very sticky situation
Okay.
involving himself and some ladies of negotiable affection.
All right. Was it going to be a fairly serious charge? What kind of charges was he facing? You think?
Trafficking?
There were a lot of drug involved,
Okay. All right.
and I managed to talk the police into not running his toxicology.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
He got away with a DUI, but considering everything else, that could have been real bad.
All right. Because of the campy nature of Shadowrun, he's going to be called Ramses.
Sure.
Done. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's start with. Since it's both of you at the same time, we will start with Albert and there. Rodney.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodney. That's okay. Yeah. We'll start with Albert and Rodney. You drive to the
And
site.
Flynn's there too.
Flynn's
Took
also
the
with you.
back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in the back seat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the back seat. I need
You're
a room.
both in the back seat. Apparently, you haven't.
He needs room to spread out his incense and his candles.
I've got a camera with like a zoom lens. I'm like, you're weird, man.
All right. The city, the facility in and of itself, is on the west side. Is on the west side.
Elves.
You have to travel to the suburbs of the on the outskirts of the city. I mean, it's fairly isolated in the middle of a forest clearing. You have to get off the main highway and through some side roads to get there. Fairly off the beaten path, but. Rodney, you are getting a strong matrix signal the entire time. So somewhere they've either built underground or towers and placed them all along because there's a very strong matrix connection the entire way out, despite the fact that you left the city behind several miles back. So you arrive at the site, and it's a very strange clearing. You crest a hill, come down into the valley, and the valley has been purposely flattened out, and you see a moderate-sized parking lot. About, you'd say, no more than 100 spots for cars. The building in and of itself looks like you took a large sphere and placed it on top of a rectangle. That's a single floor with a spherical top to it, and
Nothing.
yeah.
Sort of like a really weird looking
Boop.
What?
I was gonna say like
All the way through the whole room.
Yeah. So
I don't get to play and relax in these games very often.
fair enough.
Continue, Jordan. I'm sorry.
there's a reason for that.
There are cameras that are hidden both among the trade. You're getting AR Rodney. You're getting AR signals on your through your comlink and through your drones. They're pinging several cameras that are around the area, so they see people approaching and coming.
Yeah.
And there are cameras around the entire exterior of the facility. It's a fairly new facility. Yep, we'll get to it in just a second. They're a fairly new facility considering the condition of the walls. They're all glass along the front, so meant to look warm and welcoming along the front. But the sides and the back are slate granite, slate white granite. Completely flat, but well made. And there are cameras along the upper edge, about we'll say every 20 feet.
Okay.
All along the perimeter of the building. Mike.
So in order to properly survey the area
Yeah.
without being seen, I changed my outfit
Okay.
to that of a man with cargo pants,
Okay.
boots,
Okay.
and a vest and one of those weird wildlife observer hats.
Ah, I see.
So I look like a shitty tourist.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. All
I
right.
got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm clearly taking the worst possible paths
Intentionally.
so that I can take pictures. I need to know where the shipping areas are coming in.
Yep.
I need to know where the security routes are coming in. He's got all the cameras, so there's no point in me checking for that. I need to know the physical
And
architecture.
technically the drone is circling the buildings.
Yeah, I know, but I came to check the security.
Yeah.
Okay.
And specifically monitoring the security routes. Does anyone want me to put down cameras? So we can just watch this place over a night and see what the shift schedule is?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm doing that too.
Okay. So you're putting down security cameras to watch overnight patrols.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice there are only two entrances. There's the main entrance, which is a very large revolving door.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily large, actually. It is about we'll say 10 feet in terms of size, like to move in. So the glass panes are overly large. Opens out into a wide semicircular foyer, and you can see, because of your very nice eye, you can see into a half circle front desk with a receptionist there, and then two doors flanking it, leading further into the facility. So that door is big enough for shipping. But as you're going around, you see that the sphere in and of itself actually has no top. It's flat along the top, and it's large enough that you think you can't see it from here.
The
But
drone
it's
will.
likely
Yeah.
drone. So you send your drone. You send one of your as technology flies, circling over the top of the sphere. It's a helicopter pad.
Okay.
So
Well,
there is a
I'm not going in
helicopter
that way.
landing pad and a front door.
What about sewer access?
Nope. Not that you
Nothing.
can
There's
see.
no drains, runs
No
up.
drains. No. Which
How
means
the
that
hell did they get all that pipe work going?
It's probably very, very far in the subfloors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those inevitable subfloors that we
Yeah, we
the inevitable
anticipated.
subfloors.
When is there not several secret basement levels in
When it
Shadowrun
is in a
campaign?
tower.
Well, but then you know you're going off.
Okay. bunch of
curse your
cameras on
son
the
get
outside.
inevitable
What
digging.
about the actual grounds themselves?
What about the actual
Have a
what?
digging
What about
permit
the
in this
actual grounds
universe?
themselves?
You have the building It fronts
Building
out
has a
onto
purpose.
the parking lot.
Fine. I should be a
Behind it
contractor
is
to
surrounded
Shadowrun.
by
You personally
surrounded
more
by
money than a
you'd
runner.
say
It's just
a
like,
couple of
yeah,
miles
you have
of
city planning
forest
permits,
that's been
so I do.
a chunk of it that's been cleared
All
away
10 million
to make
of
room
them.
for the building and the construction and the likely the pipe work underneath. But it backs out to a fairly dense forest. There's no roads of ingress toward the facility from that forest. And it backs out towards, like, you're heading towards the coastline in that direction. Like many miles off, but you're heading towards the coastline in that direction. You sort of notice as you're going around, there are window panes, but the window panes have your drone is seeing security measures along each of the window panes, so the staff is able to open them to get air in. It's not quite open concept, but there is some nice airflow. But you do see they are reading that there are security measures along the window panes for the rest of the facility along the back. There are guard patrols. I'll get to you. There are guard patrols that circle the building. They essentially a pair of them that move around the building. It takes them about 10 minutes to go around the entirety of the building each. They work in 2 pairs and just circle. They switch out during the day anyway. The guards switch out every 4 hours.
Okay.
And then they go back inside.
Any satellite access?
High five.
Oh, sorry.
Security.
So every time they meet up, they high five.
Go security! Bam!
Okay.
Everything's
Is
going
there
right
any,
today. No one's
satellite
going to
access,
shoot us.
anything like that? Communication suite.
You can get Matrix access here.
Here.
Satellite access is part of Matrix access. It just depends on which corporation you're talking about.
Yeah.
Why don't you make a data processing roll? You're not a decker, so it's not great at this.
Yeah.
But let's see if you can pull up any information as to what.
So through
as
my
to
comlink, correct?
What's sorry?
So through my comlink.
Yeah,
correct?
your data processing
that's-
off your comlink. It's just your straight 6 because you're not a decker, so you don't get to add anything else to it.
Wait,
What are
6?
you
You roll
anyway?
6? I roll
He's a
4.
rigger.
Oh, okay.
What's the difference, honestly?
A rigger basically connects to the Matrix through what's called a control rig. It's like a hyped-up comlink that controls specifically his drones. So he controls all of his drone. He controls all of his drones wirelessly in the same way that a decker connects to other things wirelessly. But a decker can actually move through and attack and manipulate the Matrix.
Okay.
He can do some bad. He basically all he's doing is trying to break early firewalls to see whose grid you're on.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
2 successes, 1-1.
Okay. You are on NeoNet's grid. It's NeoNet's public grid.
Yeah.
They're public Wi-Fi for guests. So you're on. NeoNet to be the people who essentially their bread and butter is Matrix and Matrix grid security.
Yep.
So this is likely a NeoNet facility, but interesting that this is a facility that's researching neat physical security for some reason.
Yeah.
Because they specialize in online security, especially since the Matrix crash and everything that happened to all the people who were connected to it. No one really knows what caused the crash. So why 6 years after the crash would they be focusing on something that's more the property of Cybergroup or Ares? That's odd, but yeah.
Word vomit.
Yeah.
Magic?
You did. There is a ritual specifically. There's a couple of different ritual spots. They're not on any of the doors, but you're sensing strong ritual detection magic.
Okay.
Deeper in the facility. You can't counter it from here because ritual detection magic, you need to be there to disrupt what is causing. It's usually a sphere of effect.
Okay. And is there anything else that I can sense that I'm like?
You're not sensing a source anywhere, so either the source is not on this floor and deeper down, or wherever, or they get these refreshed at some point. Rituals usually last anywhere from 24 to 48 hours.
Probably have someone on site.
Yeah.
Is there any way to figure out when the changeover is?
You'll be able to feel that because
old?
when rituals, the magic slowly.
Yeah.
The auras fade.
Yeah.
So if you were to sit here for about 12 hours, you would feel the magic fade, and then when it comes up again. So you would get where the
but I'm
rituals
not
need
going
be
to sit
done.
here for that long. My time.
Is there any way for him to
Can I-
extrapolate when the possible?
That's kind of what I'm wondering.
Yep, make a sorcery roll.
We know when the weak
Spellcasting,
weak
yes.
spot is. We can just
Roll for sorcery.
Because you should have ritual spellcasting.
I have spell. Yeah, ritual spellcasting, but it's a. Do I have to invest a force into this?
No, you don't.
But it's
Because
F is my keep.
F is your keep. Yes.
So 12.
No, F is your limit.
Yeah, that's my limit. Yeah,
So
I know how many dice I roll.
you
That's
can't get
like-
more than 12 hits. Is what that's saying.
muffin.
Roll for sorcery.
I know, but that means I get.
Do you wait, actually, well, never mind. I was gonna say, do you want to buy hits? But
Oh, with.
again, every four
dice, you can
every
buy a
4
hit.
dice, you get a free hit.
Oh.
If you want to make sure you succeed,
I
or
got
you can
two,
roll the
I got
dice.
2 successes.
Okay, all right.
Don't take him up on it. He's like an evil genie.
I would have done it this
Do
time.
make
you
you pay
want
for it
these
the worst
little
ways.
gifts?
I would have done it this time.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So you got 2 successes. You would guess, just based on your experience with previous detection spells, it's usually done every 24 hours, and based on the type of detection spell this is, it's usually done at midnight.
Okay, so then I'd recommend we hit like at 11, because that's the weakest this spell will be, and
Before it's
that's before it's refreshed.
Can we fake a delivery?
At
At
11?
11 o'clock at night.
Overnight deliveries?
No,
Was it
well,
Overnight shows up
No.
in the morning, man.
yeah, it's also it's no this far out. Who would deliver? It wouldn't be anything legal, and we couldn't fake that.
We are lost.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm looking for you walk in as whatever FedEx is at this
It's
point
like,
in time.
excuse me,
It's
I'm
like,
looking for the local Chuck E. Cheese. So we're in!
we're good. We're good.
Oh,
He fell on the button.
Can I?
It's like
Can I
why is the
find
alarm
out-
going off? His body fell on the button. Sorry.
Is there any way for me to find out what this is supposed to be detecting?
kneecap.
Yep.
What was the kneecap?
Yeah.
Another roll?
No, then
Yep,
they can
another
fire
roll.
back.
Kneecap. We're probably going to roll a couple security guards when they come off shift tonight.
You know what? And I'm going to buy a success. So I'm
You want
going
me to roll a couple
of my
security
8,
guards
I'm
when
going to
they
roll
come
only
off
4.
I mean, it's tried and true.
Devin?
I'm glad I bought that success. Pure ones.
Did you roll
Not
pure
a-
ones?
I rolled pure ones, but I gave up. But I have a hit because you gave it to me. The free one.
It counts, Dev.
It's
I know.
it's a hit. It's
a
just a glitch.
But it's
But
a glitch.
it's a glitch.
Yeah.
Well, you
it's not
you took one?
I took one.
And it's a good thing you
We
did.
had
otherwise
to talk about
otherwise we-
this.
No. It's a good thing you did.
He didn't.
It's a
Otherwise,
good thing
they
I
would-
did.
Jordan, if he didn't, they would know we're here.
This won't go wrong. But something else is gonna.
No, I.
Look at that shit. Look at that face. Look at his face.
They know we're
He's
fucking
giving
here.
himself an evil guy mustache with his
No, he's
finger.
masturbating. This is how he does it when he GMs.
All right. So, what were you trying to get? What information?
I was trying to figure out what this spell was for.
Never do.
Okay.
That's that time. Otherwise,
So
we're gonna
I was
go loud
extending
right
my
now.
magical focus out towards the spells.
Run away.
Oddly enough, it is trying to find out anyone who. How do I put this? Well, that's spoiling too much. It is trying to find out anyone who is operating. You would ask or guess, matrix attack technology. Because
So these are early detection spells for matrix intrusion.
yes,
Interesting. Okay.
which you've never quite really seen anyone
That's
do before.
very weird. I'll talk to my talismonger about this.
Okay. Yep. So that's what he says. He finishes ritual. Well, that is very weird. Okay, so you've done your thing. You're doing your thing. Anything else before? we
My
move on?
cop. Remember my cop contact?
Well, I know, but we'll
Yeah,
we'll-
we-
Yeah.
we're
And I
not there
got
yet.
cameras set up, and we're going to figure out when the hell the security changeover is too.
Yeah, all right.
For the guards.
The guards are every 4 hours during the day, every 6 hours at night.
No, I mean at the end of the shift when when they're physically leaving.
When the shift
That's-
change occurs.
Oh, sorry. It was like
I'm asking so that I can kneecap them and take their clothes.
yes.
God
fair.
damn it.
All right.
It's classic.
So it is
What?
a set of
There's 4 guards. There's literally 4 of us.
Yes, but I only have
So,
4.
as is
Well, this is
typical
a
for
We'll get one. We'll put her in the trunk.
as is typical for
Yeah.
Shadowrun, the corporations milk you for what you're worth if you're a corporate drone. So they cycle, and what I mean by cycle is they move in and out of the building. In other words, they break 4 hours every 4 hours during the day, every 6 hours at night. Their shift is 12 hours.
Oh, they're gonna be nice and tired.
So
Why don't you just roll some drones instead?
roll anything that would have to do with mechanics. I'm blanking on what you have. Mechanical building, electronics.
I do have electronics.
Yep, that would work.
Okay, so I'm gonna just use the computer pool.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm gonna buy 1 hit.
The sack.
Are you buying 1 hit? Okay.
Yeah, buying 1 hit. 2 hits and a 1.
The sack of
Okay.
nondescript chocolate eggs.
They likely have,
Is this even open?
based on that long of a
I couldn't get it
shift,
open without making noise.
they likely have built-in stims. They're likely built-in slap patches, so that built into their suits. So it's usually attached to an arm servo that they'll put on to help stabilize their guns.
Yeah.
Every probably 4 hours of their 12-hour shift, they get a stim slap put on their skin to give them the additional adrenaline.
These guys are fucking wired.
I'm laughing because I've been trying to open this bag for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you were doing it wrong.
Shut up!
I got it open, right?
Shut up!
Okay, let's move on to simple things.
You and your success at all things. No, you dumped him on the floor. We all
Before
win.
you leave,
I don't have to
Ron.
get on the floor.
Before you leave, you get a beep on your comm link. As you're, but like they're, we'll say that while Flynn is out searching and while he's in his wizard trance, you're outside of the car working on your drones.
Yeah.
You get a blip on your comm link.
No, when you're done.
Okay. I make sure my firewalls are up and open up.
It's coming in as poorly translated binary code. Do you want to use data processing to try and break through?
Yep.
Yep. Good.
Buying a hit. Buying a hit. 2 successes and a 1.
You're all playing into his hands.
Please don't leave. The binary, you're able to pull out the rest of the data from the matrix, and the binary code is translating as please don't leave. You know, binary code is not tracked in the matrix. There's so much that's going in and out. It's not traced. So it's not a direct message that's being sent to you. It's not an AR. Normally, messages would just pull up on your AR. You're like, please don't leave. This is right in your comm link.
Okay.
Are you sharing with the rest of the class?
Beforehand, I make sure I'm connected to a separate network.
That
Or at
didn't
least-
come in through the public network.
I understand.
Yep.
I'm proxying myself first
Okay.
and firing some binary back.
Okay.
Why?
They're hurting me.
So guys, I think
Ooh.
my character might actually start taking up legit bird watching.
Who? Like, as in,
Yeah,
you're
who?
asking, like, who are you? Or who what? Who what? Sorry, I'm
Who
misunderstanding.
are you?
Today.
Who am okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that helps. Who is hurting you? I mentioned to the guys, okay, we gotta wrap this up real soon.
Them.
Oh, yeah.
Coats. White.
Okay. I leave a very quick message. We're not leaving you behind. We're coming back.
Thank you. And again, that came through. You can't even get to the grid that was sent from.
Yeah.
It was it's one of their. They had several tiers of grids that you can try and access to in terms of their encryption. You're looking at that encryption, you're like, what the fuck?
And something managed to get out.
Somebody managed to get a signal out of that encryption.
Okay, I relayed that information in the car. We're in for a big job.
Okay, we need to find that Decker.
Yeah, we do.
And
Is there any way to the magic and rigging guys? Is there any way to to get a layout of the building using your technology?
Entirely possible. You could send in.
Not like hacking.
You
it
could
or
maybe
trying to
send in crawlers. You could send in
invasive,
flies.
like,
You'd be risking them possibly getting caught and destroyed, and therefore warning them ahead of time. But you have several crawlers. You have fly bots. You have
No, it's
you
not.
have your Doberman, even though it's a little big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not worth sending anything right now.
You
No.
can't. You can't.
No.
You know the detection rituals that are in place. No.
If I were to try and actually send my own detection kind of spell, it would probably interfere and set off their spells. Or it would, at the very least, alert them that someone's doing it.
No,
Like, I couldn't do it.
Your B cup. What did you want to do with your B cup?
I wanted to know if there's been any reports, anything, officially or unofficially. Has anything happened in that area?
Your connection comes back. That he gives you a call. Like,
I put it on speaker so they can hear.
Yeah. Hey,
I
how you
told them
did?
to be quiet,
It's like,
of course,
hey Flynn, sorry, I gotta keep quiet. I'm set to where I'm in the middle of an investigation right now. I just stepped into a side room. How you been?
I'm all right. I got a question about blah building.
Okay, yeah, like, I'm not familiar with that whatsoever.
No one is. I want to know if anyone officially or unofficially has been called up there for anything. I have a reason to suspect runners have been sent up there and they did not make it out.
Give me a moment.
All right, thanks.
I doubt they'd have been so careless as to leave behind bodies or any kind of evidence. And if the local fuzz had been involved, they probably would have picked up and left.
Okay.
It's my only contact.
Okay, you get back. He takes it. He said, "I'll call you back." Calls back in 10 minutes. He said, "No one's been called out there. The only thing that's even close is we had one of our guys pull over a truck that was speeding in that direction. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of it could have been going to this facility, but just say no further north from there. There's several gated communities moving towards the coastline, so they may have been going in that direction. But I would say otherwise, just because when he reported, he was pulling over for broken taillight, trying to get his quota up. Mm-hmm. But he leaves on the spot where he should normally be leaving. What the follow-up was, he listed no follow-up. Listed that it was the individual. There's no one here listed for individual, no one here listed for contact, and no one here listed for follow-up. We only do that when one of the big 10 or an important subsidiary of theirs flashes something, and we're told to keep our mouths shut.
See, there's always a margin.
The lack of information is information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, passing the same.
But it was but based on what he was able to put in as a description of the truck, I looked up the model number of the truck. That's used to haul large pieces of machinery, not large stock of machinery. Large pieces of machinery. It was too tall. Large stock of machinery in shipping crates, they get a long truck for it. Yeah. But this was a tall truck, so individual large pieces. And that's been in the last 4 months.
Same question along to my fixer and parole officer.
Okay. Parole officer gives you nothing. Your fixer does say that there was a Shadowrun group that was sent out there, or a runner group that was sent out there. Let me just. What's the connection of your fixer?
2.
And what's his loyalty?
2.
You need to roll 2, please, and add your charisma to it.
Sure, I'll use my dice.
Take your loyalty in dice and your charisma in dice and roll that.
With loyalty and charisma. 4.
And for those familiar with the system in the audience,
okay.
Yes, I play a little fast and loose
Holy
in the
shit.
rules, but
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, I play a little fast and loose in the rules, use some house rules. So this isn't quite how it would normally go, but
We need speed, because we're already at the hour mark.
Exactly. So, yeah.
We need to crack this thing now.
So
Once we hit 4:15, it's van in the front door time.
Go!
Like, we tried to talk this out!
We're not sorry! Get the unmarked van! Which van? The van we can light on fire!
Get the stolen van.
All of them!
Last time. Okay? Mm-hmm. Last favor for a good long while.
Oh, don't worry. After this job, you're not gonna... It'll be like I vanished off this earth.
Fair enough. All right. You're gonna there was a runner group that was sent out there. Good, strong, lots of tags among them, lots of gear among them. They were sent in for an extraction job. They didn't get out.
Did the bodies come out?
I haven't to their fixer buddy of mine hasn't heard from them since. He lost several of the contracts after they went in and didn't come out.
That's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird. No, the weird part is the bodies didn't come back out.
Why would they?
Because something comes out. Waste.
They would have dumped it. They would have
They
marked
have
up
a
the bodies,
forest.
ripped out their teeth so they could
Yeah.
burn their
The flesh
the
stayed on
fingerprints.
site.
They have a forest.
No. Or it was disposed of through a shipment.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
They could have gone out at any point as anything.
No,
Still.
there's something weird about this.
They stop at one point, 4 corpses go into a river to the end.
There's something weird about this.
Well,
Either way, it's a group went in, nothing came out.
Yep.
That's weird.
Nothing official came out.
Can you check with your cousin, see if you got anyone?
They might even have an incinerator on site.
What?
Can you
Yes.
check with
I don't
your
know why
cousin,
something like
see
that
if you
says
got
this is
anyone?
different.
He means
Well,
him.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Let's switch to
to Jordan.
Jordan.
No, something else. They're doing something with the flesh.
Your guy.
I don't know why.
Okay, well, I roll into City Hall and park my car.
Yep.
And saunter into the building because I don't walk like a normal person.
Yeah.
Fucking Ponzi Key.
Are we all watching him from the car with like binoculars going, 10 to 1 says he trips.
So you walk up to the main desk, and there's 3
Lose a
people
bunch
there.
of
There's 3 different
One
individuals
good
at the
sniper
desks,
bullet, I can make you trip.
each with 2 different
Yeah,
AR
it's just a
AR
deal.
screens up, one personal AR screen and one for business.
I look up in the directory the city planner's office.
Okay, all right, yep, that's on the 67th floor.
And I make my way there like I know where I'm going and I'm supposed to be there.
ID, please, sir. You're stopped by one of the guards at the elevators.
And I give him one of my fake IDs.
Okay.
Which one? The one that'll get you in?
He's got a bunch of different tags.
A bunch.
My identity is fluid.
Oh, my apologies. You're likely here for the new social media campaign.
Yes, I'm friends with
What?
I don't have a name for the guy, but
That's fine. Yeah. It looks like yep. I see it. I see it here. He's in a meeting right. He's in a meeting right now. Do you want to make a meeting with him?
I'll wait. Actually, it's a fairly urgent bit of a personal matter, but we're old friends from university, so it's kind of one of those things.
Of course, not a problem. Please, he escorts you. He escorts you past the security. Your tag getting you past.
All right. I mentioned to someone. Can I get a coffee while I'm here? By the way.
One of the 3 individuals at the front desk nod their head, and it's like I'm afraid our shipment of the actual stuff is a little behind today.
I look vaguely pouty. Well, I'll take whatever you have then. Beggars can't be choosers after all. With a lilting laugh.
So you're brought in. He taps a security badge, and the elevator opens, and you're brought up to the 67th floor.
All right. I want to make friends with the guard as we're going up in the elevator, so by the time we get out, we're all having a laugh. Just make a joke.
What is your negotiate pool?
My negotiable, is it the large number?
That's a large number, yeah.
12.
You can buy hits if you want to save yourself the chance
Basically,
of a bad roll.
Sacrifice all your dice, you get three successes. That's actually fairly good.
Is that how that works?
Yes, for every 4 dice you have, you can buy a single hit.
Well, it's not all that important, so I'm going to sacrifice 4 dice
Okay.
for a hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll...
The rest?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
I'm watching my watch because at a certain point we will hit 4:15 and I'll say we got to get in there.
Keep it. Well, no, it's
Keep it
fine.
that
You guys are going to say, well, once this is done, you'll spend
2,
a short bit of
3,
time planning,
4.
and then go.
4 successes. I'm funny as hell.
An hour is more than enough for it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm funny as fuck. I got 4 successes.
You enjoy it. You can enjoy good conversation. Talk about the latest tridios and
A couple of raunchy jokes.
Yep, exactly.
Like I heard, you won't believe this one I heard down at the local whatever.
You have a great conversation heading up to the 67th floor. he thanks you. Said I'll bring you to. I'll make sure the coffee is brought to. The coffee's brought to you soon.
Nice pat him on the back. Thanks very much, Peter. I hope you have a good one. And down we
Cheers.
go.
The doors close and head back down. And he's not suspecting of a thing.
Why would he?
Exactly. So now that you're at the city, there's no secretary in this hallway. There's a bunch of different offices. You see,
Right.
most of the offices have server drive, large servers behind secured doors. What are you going to? But there is individuals who are overseeing each of the different server rooms.
Okay, well, I'm trying to be as legit as possible.
Okay.
No need to be sneaky beaky when I don't have to.
All right.
So I'm going to make my way to this guy's office.
Okay. All right.
Does he have a secretary in front?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Okay, so I flash her a winning smile. I say, "Good evening. I'm here to speak with what's his face."
Give the name. Of course. I see that he's not expecting you, but
No, unfortunately, the nature of my visit is a bit of an emergency.
Of course, if you're willing to wait, I see that there's coffee being brought up for you. I'll have it brought to you until when it arrives.
Fantastic. What's your name?
Constance.
Very, very nice to meet you, Constance. And I reach over and shake her hand.
Thank you.
He's a lucky man to have a woman like you working for him. That's for sure.
I wish you'd.
And I said that not like a creep. Because I listened to myself just now. I'm like, that was awful.
I was like, ugh.
That was awful.
She smiles appreciatively, and you sit down at your desk. Soy calf is brought to you. It's about as palatable as you imagine soy-based coffee.
I sip it to be polite. This tastes like shit.
This was grown in the wrong vegetable.
Delicious.
Soy juice.
This tastes like everything else I eat.
Bean juice. Cool.
Oh, wrong bean.
A gentleman walks up to you. It's like, Reese.
Aaron.
Nice to meet you. Please come into my office.
That is my fake ID's name. Aaron Rockwell.
Aaron Rockwell. Oh yes.
I wrote down a list of fake names. I thought I'd prepare.
Excellent. I appreciate that. Good preparation. I sit down. What can I do for you?
Well, I find myself in a bit of a spot. I am involved in a project and require some information about a certain piece of property that you might have on file.
All right.
And I relate the address to him. I'm assuming that he has access to.
He does. Yeah. Like. Do you work for Neonet?
Not at the moment. I'm more of a contractor for a certain group interested in what they've got going on. They're looking to purchase the property, and they hired me to do some research on foundation, electrical usage, and just general utilities and what it pulls from the city. They're concerned about the overhead in acquiring some
Looking
sort
to
of
buy
property.
or looking to expand?
What do you mean?
Well, they already have the property. It's listed for it. It's listed under their name.
Well, they're looking.
It doesn't
to,
say what it doesn't say what it's used for, but they have the property listed of the address that you gave me under their records.
under Neonet.
Under Neonet, yes.
Interesting. Well, that part was left out when I spoke with them. Perhaps it is an expansion after all. Then I was just told to acquire some financial numbers for them. That's all. Very secretive. You know how these people are.
Fair, yeah. What skill are you going to use? Just to speed things up.
I guess negotiate. Might as well.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Charisma. I want to kind of put him at ease and make sure that I'm not, doing anything weird.
Yep. Roll
Performance, maybe? Would that
sure.
make more sense?
Performance also works. Yep.
Performance makes more sense, I think. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11. 11 dice. Okay. 1. Did I put that one over there? No, I didn't. 2, 3, 4. That was a 5, I promise.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, I got 4 successes. And no failures.
No failures?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to tell me about ones unless you get over half of it being ones.
Oh, no, that's not happened yet.
Like I just did.
We're best friends.
We're best friends.
He bought it. Got it.
So.
The D20 counts.
Oh, well.
It's not just me anymore.
Unfortunately, the only thing that I have to... Don't
Just
let
keep
this
going,
be-
man. Come on.
So,
I'm never running a game.
unfortunately, the only thing I have on file is the base floor plans. The rest that's like in terms of architecture, plumbing, all of that. It's not on there. I have I have records here of the contractors that they use to clear the area with the natural resource department.
Right.
You know, the crossing of T's, dotting of I's that they needed to have done. But I can give you that file, but aside from that, I don't have anything else to give. It's basic structural layout to show number of desks that they needed.
Right. Do you have like a basic floor plan, or that they registered with the city?
Yeah, that's attached.
Just load-bearing walls, things like that. They seem to have their own data seems to have been corrupted regarding the matter, and need another copy.
Yep, not a problem.
Don't need the place falling down around them. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yes, I did. Yep, I can send that to you. He sends it to your comm link.
Also, do you have any sort of numbers on the power usage? They're worried about browning out the area by installing more equipment.
That's not listed.
No? Okay, that's fine.
So you're given this in your comm link.
Excellent. Oh my.
Do you see a stairwell going down?
Yes.
Damn
Yes,
it.
I do.
Damn it.
Really? Where?
There.
Oh.
So these stairs are in the floor plan? There's stairs right here.
Floor plan, yeah.
And, okay. I would have thought that would have, raised a red flag
Devin,
with you guys, but okay.
what's
then.
the E? What's the E on the? You wrote an E on the actual floor plan
Okay.
What?
for us.
There's
for
an
our
E.
There's an E right here.
In the middle.
Oh,
Center.
that's my notes. Sorry. Yes,
Okay.
that should have been me.
So we go there.
Well, considering the entire building's
Well, no,
pointed to
that
the
just notes
center.
that just note it's noting the helicopter pad that you already know about.
Oh,
So
that makes sense. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I just thought that stairwell going down would have triggered a red flag with you guys, considering there's no other floor plans.
I never
for
said
the
that it did.
lockers.
Never said that it didn't. But this is
So is this building under investigation?
not currently.
Room lockers.
There's no notices about it.
So confusing. Okay, thank you.
Unfortunately, we're only allowed to. Public Works is only allowed to raise questions about
Public
buildings
things.
that we're allowed to raise questions about.
Where are the bathrooms?
Ah,
Oh, there
very
they are. I found them.
Got it. Sorry. Thank you.
No
All right.
problem.
Well,
There are 2 bathrooms in this facility. That's depressing.
I'm gonna.
Above ground.
Clearly, you've never worked in a call center. I'm going to
They're in someone's private office.
I'm going to transfer him 100 credits as a just kind of like no questions. Just like thank you very much. I appreciate your time. It's kind of moves over.
At least one of the areas
He
around
doesn't
here is
even
also
bat an
locked.
eye at it. He just sees his comm link beep,
That's the locker.
and he's
then,
on. It's like a pleasure.
As always.
Of course.
I know we
That's
go.
the boardroom.
You leave.
And
Did it follow?
I flash the secretary a wink as I go.
Sees
And
you,
I-
she
and
smiles and thanks you for your time and hopes you have a good day.
Excellent. And then I hit the elevators and out I go.
So you guys meet at your base of operations to just quickly go over a plan.
Yes.
Oh, did we call the Decker?
You have not called the Dicker yet, but I imagine you would call them now.
Yeah,
Or
we'll
maybe
call
the
them now.
Dicker just meets up with you.
Yeah, we'll have.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I was going to contact my fixer because I do have one
Yep.
with a fairly high score, and I was going to ask him. I was going to send him just a quick kind of like an email type thing.
Okay.
Text only that I need a reliable Decker, and I referenced the job of the guys that went missing, and I wanted to see if he knows anything about their loadouts and dispositions, like what kind of roles they had at the time, just so we know what went in there and why they may have failed.
They were hired to. They were hired. They
Yeah, I never know. If he doesn't know, he doesn't know. But.
No. He knows one bit of information that was spread around the jack point, the central like runner matrix.
Yeah.
It was supposedly the run that sent them in was done by Ares. It was done by the people who own Lone Star.
Oh snap!
That
We
one-
knew that, didn't we?
Well, no, yours is Lone Star as well. Yours is. He said that he was from Lone Star, so now he's sending in a second group.
He said a lot of things.
Some of which contradicted, and we caught it. We just didn't tell him we caught it.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
I just wanted
guessing
to know
right here
what
is
kind
the
of
security desk.
if they knew what kind of weapons they went in with. Maybe were they going
It was a group of 5.
Were they going militant, or were they doing like a stealth sort of operation?
It was extraction. It was a stealth mission.
Mm-hmm.
They actually they didn't have a rigger. There was a stealth mission. They had two what your fix is calling some brawlers, some heavy-handed adepts, stealthers.
Mm-hmm.
They had a decker, and they had a sniper with them.
Ooh, that's a bad loadout for a enclosed building.
Yeah.
All right, I can kind of see some faults in their plan right away.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing?
What are you doing?
That's why I'm asking the group.
So
I
you get back word that as your fixer was looking for a decker, he received a call to stop looking.
What?
He's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to get in the bad side of some of these people, and I know I owe you a favor. I'll owe you a favor on a future job, but I was told to stop looking for you.
Okay,
So they basically want us to use their guy.
Yep.
Not even a question about it. They want him to be used.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't anticipate that, but all right. Then I'll give
Call
this
the
guy a
decker.
call, and I give him a synopsis of the mission, being low impact, not dangerous, and
You hear a knock at the door.
Well, it's my workshop.
Technically-
Clang,
what?
clang, 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 clang.
Can I get that? Can I please get that?
Yeah.
Cool. Who is it?
It's like, I heard that through the door.
No, you didn't.
Are you threading a suppressor on a
You have the
shotgun?
loudest gun.
What?
You're threading a suppressor on a shotgun.
Yeah, of course I am.
You have the loudest
Oh,
loading gun
shut
I've ever
up.
heard. All right,
Who is it?
make up a name. Go. Go.
Tomatoes pizza.
No, we didn't order pizza.
I
I'm
didn't
not
know.
ordering from there. They
I'm
suck.
sorry.
Ka-chink, you hear the doors of the garage slowly start to open.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay. I have my shotgun point up.
You see a pair of
The
feet at
Doberman comes up.
a pair of feet at the door and legs and
Wow, this guy is just
military
not...
combat boots, long trench. But aside from that, has a lined coat underneath. The entire left side of his head is shaved and has diodes running through it. And
Currently my barrel is pointed at his forehead.
And a Doberman's online.
How you doing, gents?
He also has an...
Hi! Who the hell are you and what are you doing here?
Me?
Yeah.
It's cute. You haven't been given my name yet?
He also has an established death wish.
Actually,
Yeah, he really does.
given our status and the fact we work Seattle pretty hard, would we be able to know this guy?
You can rotate that. You can see it. You can see.
I'm not
if
hearing
you have
an
any,
argument against me
do you have any
shooting this man with
skills
a lot of
on your
bullets.
sheet that might actually know them?
Can
That
I
might actually work
counter
well.
proposal?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I'm
I
not.
have computer.
Taser dogs?
Okay.
You get all the joy of shooting, but none
connections do you
of
have?
the blowy up splatter.
All right.
Apparently, drone designs,
You don't have the
vehicle
parts for
shop
that,
shops. Don't know why you gave me that.
That's why
And
this is a
automotive
clean house.
mechanics.
Well, because the people who can get it, like if you need a large number of pieces
Oh, fair enough.
in a short period of
Devin,
time.
I have swapped. As we're talking, I've taken out the taser and swapped guns.
Through the taser.
Yeah.
So you're holding out the taser.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got mine under the table, pointed at his groinal region. Real Han Solo
meet you.
style.
Nice to meet you too.
Um,
Who are you?
You should
And
be
what are
able-
you doing here?
He should be a little bit more nervous about the tasers because we can actually shoot him with them and not kill him.
And short on his electricity
Okay.
forever. How would you like to forget what the color red looks like for a while?
Gentlemen, this is my shop. I'd like to know who's stepping in first.
oh, all right. So you're Rodney. I've been
Yeah.
told. Nice to meet you, Horatio.
Greetings, sir. We seem to have a bit of a disadvantage.
Well,
No, he's at a
you have my name now,
disadvantage.
Horatio.
Information-wise.
Okay.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
I was told to drop by. I was
By?
told to drop by a common friend, mutual interest.
Enjoy cigars.
Someone who understands that you generally don't point guns at business associates.
A gentleman who smokes good cigars and loses too much at poker.
Yeah, that's him. He's really not the best at
We good?
at
Yeah.
the bluff.
All right.
Do you want that turned back on now?
Yes, he does.
I'm just like, this doesn't fucking turn off now, does it?
You sure about that?
It's
It's
a knife.
Oh, you pull to know you're pulling your knife. I thought you were pulling
This
one
is
of your other pistols.
I'm pretty sure knife's not on the Wi-Fi, son.
I figured you were pulling out one of your other pistols.
No, the knife.
like, yeah, that I can't turn off.
Yeah.
This is analog.
This is
Admittedly, you can
analog.
probably fuck with the drones, but the guns are all wired. Period.
This is your shop. I didn't screw around with your drones.
was-
That'd be like you stepping into my shop and messing
Yeah,
with my
Devin.
dude. That's just bad business.
Oh, yeah.
Devin,
impolite.
this is guns. This is knife.
Okay, fair enough. Yep. Yeah, that's just
Can
bad
use
business.
Violent hand signs.
I can't. My girlfriend can. Not
So,
a necessity, just, you know.
Oh my god, what?
So yeah, starting over. Horacio.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. And I already know him, and I don't know the two of you, though I feel like I should know you.
Why is that?
It's based on how you're dressed. You're too pretty for the rest of these guys.
Oh, I tell them that every time.
Yeah.
Do you think they would take all of this money they Shadowrun for and actually buy some clothes?
Axle grease.
We are now.
Can we not? Can we not?
We
Can
are
we
now
actually get
enemies
to the
for
job?
life.
Can we now get to the job?
So,
Fine.
you have the floor plans.
All right. It looks like we've got a security desk like right here.
Why are we bothering with the front door?
Because there's no other door.
I see two in the back.
Those aren't... No, there's... Where? Where are you seeing a door?
There
No.
and there.
Okay,
You still
then
gotta go around
that
there.
was omitted from my description because I was told there was only a
You're
helipad.
right. It was.
So why are there...
Oh, they submitted plans for those doors, but they're not actually there.
Womp womp. It's almost like fire is not an issue for them. This is against OSHA regulations for sure.
Good for them.
Okay, you know what?
Bad.
Can we just go from the helipad?
We need to fly in.
And?
That's expensive.
That also cuts our options for drones.
And getting out.
Or else we'll glide in with our beauty.
No, we can literally punch through...
Fucking
We can punch...
Ponzi.
Your hair extends. It
Keys.
helps you float.
There's a sudden slight breeze.
We can literally punch in with maintenance gear. You can talk to the guy at the desk for like 5 seconds. I can taser them. We go around, get the security desk, call it a day. Get in and get out.
We'll pull a face off.
Yeah.
What I'm
I
kind
don't
of
know what that
wondering...
Do you remember the old movie Face Off?
No. This is in character, by the way.
I know.
No.
Okay, there was one scene where the character comes in and he's so grandiose that nobody asks him questions.
That's stupid.
Oh, is that me?
That's stupid. He tried that and I almost shot him. Twice.
No, that's not you.
With a suppressor on a shotgun.
Trust me, I can do this.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you think I got
What
that
do you
private
know about
room
the
at that
facility?
club?
Money and horse?
I know that they have a very extensive grid. They have a very extensive series of grids. They run off multiple different servers. I can only shut down one, maybe two at a time as we move through. So
Okay.
if we are moving through, it has to be purposeful and sporadic.
Uh-oh.
I figured as much.
Otherwise, because I've based on a quick run that I've done. Even just a simple hallway works off 3 different security grids.
Okay,
So,
well,
what if we find the security room and get you in there? Would you be okay?
No.
sporadic we
It's-
can do. Purposeful's a little tough. Can you do force of nature?
Yes, but I'm going to be setting off at least one of the alarms because they've layered. They've
Oh
layered
no, we anticipate that. That's
Sorry. They've
We're
also
expecting alarm
they
at
also
this
have
point.
You
magical
get sad when we
counter
don't set off alarms.
What?
You get sad when we
magical
don't set off
detection.
alarms.
No, I get
Against
sad when
decking.
when I'm not allowed to do
Who
what
would you?
I do when alarms get set
not my
off.
department.
No, I know. I'm saying,
Yeah.
in addition to
I'm not
the
sad when
actual
alarms don't
you
Great.
decking
So
and getting in, I will have to.
So in
you tell
addition
me
to
where
what
I'm
I have to
doing.
do, I have to tell you
Yes.
first, and you don't work at my speed. This is choice. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
So-
going to be a tough
okay.
one.
Yeah.
So here's the plan I had. I noticed they have one major backbone leading from Seattle to their facility. We burn that.
No.
Why?
You
we
mean
have to
cutting
leave
the
that way.
matrix off of there? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm cutting their main access. Because they have satellite as well. But we have someone here that can knock down satellite. Or at the very least... Oh, I'm looking at you, pretty boy. At the very least, you can handle one major exit.
Are we talking to you or me?
No, him.
In this case, he was looking at me. He may have optics that look at you at the same time. I don't know.
You're creepy.
Please, I'll flash.
All right. So you want me to take down one of the? Want me to try and make one of the satellites go dark as you're going in?
At least.
Okay. That might take down some of the grids. At least one,
Let's
maybe
get to that
two.
room.
And then we'd have to also cut the main trunk going into the facility as well.
But that's probably
Bit
underground.
of thermite will take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Find-
need doorbuster charges. too.
Sure. Find it.
A lot.
That's fine.
Thermite's dirt easy
No,
to
no,
get.
not the first. The line.
We handled that on the way in.
Devin, ordering maintenance clothes as well.
We didn't.
You
We
have
actually
enough
have to make
connections
a
so you could
signal.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's,
coveralls, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
it's going the entire way. Where? How would we cut the matrix signal? We have to find it.
You'd have to
cable.
find the server
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not on this floor. There's nothing here that would be that.
No, I'm talking about the trunk line.
Hmm.
And the trunk line would actually have to be demarcated, especially if it's going through.
Right.
Especially if it's going through suburban areas.
Yeah. All right.
We got a plan? Ish.
Ish.
Okay.
What's your entry? So I know what I need the entry in the path.
We're gonna have to enter in through the front door,
Okay.
posing as security. Well,
Yeah.
not security. Sorry, as maintenance.
All right.
Tag the guy at the booth. Go around to the security doors in the back. Get you access. You have a remote or something that'll make that easier for you?
Are you room 2 on the map?
Yeah, room 2 is clearly the security room.
How about I help you with that? I call up a fly. Is this enough?
Yes, actually.
And then from there we make right
Do you
for the
mind if I- do you mind
stairwell.
if I
There's
add
nothing
some things
above
to it?
ground.
It's yours.
Actually, that is a really nice fiction. From the security area, we'll find out the actual blueprints and make a more detailed plan from there.
Awesome.
That's fiction because those back doors don't exist.
We know.
Everything else in there is fabricated.
Also, if we have to go loud, I can bring the pain.
He borrows
It's like
one of
I'm
your
not
welding
here.
tools, and he seems to be adding some things to it.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Carry that in with you.
Mind doing the talking when we get there?
Well, you know that I will.
Cool. You got about 5 words before I tag them with a taser.
Also,
You assume that I also won't.
Tasers are
Also,
so fun. I want to shoot someone!
because
I have
I
done
know
nothing
it's
this
going to
entire
come up-
adventure.
You
Sorry.
go first.
Thank you.
I need to
You have all had high points, and you'll get your high point now.
I need some clarification on mechanics.
Yeah.
What the hell is an edge pool?
They're hero points. They allow you to re-roll hits predominantly. You can spend an edge point to negate one of your wound squares.
Okay.
You can spend an edge pool to get an additional simple action. You can spend them to do a bunch. They're hero points.
Got it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how they were spent.
Yeah, we forgot to do that before session. Yeah. All right.
That's
Shall we do it?
Do it.
Cool. We drive up, park in front.
When are you going? What time of day?
11 p.m.
Yes.
Because then the magic is going to be at its weakest point.
10:50.
yeah.
Whatever. Also to try and coordinate with maybe when the guards are shifting.
See, I was hoping you'd forget that, but that's okay. All right, there we go.
I got you.
All right, let's hit it.
All right. So you drive up just before around 10 o'clock. You hit into the valley, go down into the valley, and park the car. I'm guessing not in the parking lot, but a good distance away, and walk the rest of the way in. Or
Sure.
are you really pushing the idea of maintenance?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we're just as maintenance workers. Plus, too, we don't want to. We're probably taking a small.
The
little-
decker stops you guys from getting out. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Maintenance squads have schedules.
Yeah.
Also, can it detect any magic in... what are you attacking before you... what are you hacking first? Area.
Public network, so I can add you to the maintenance schedule.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to see if there's any magical detection against that.
Oh,
Hold on.
it's just going to be the secretary. He points.
Oh, just her desk.
There, oh yeah, her desk.
Oh, fuck, go for it.
He pulls it. This guy's a fairly ostentatious decker, so you can actually see the icons that he pulls up. There's about 3 dozen that appear in front of him, and he starts tapping. Tapping several around the front door. Give me a moment. Okay, you're scheduled for maintenance. Say that some aspects of the secondary server went down, and you should be able to go in.
How about this? Send a comm message because maintenance workers wouldn't give a shit. They'd pull it up.
Sends it to you.
Thank you.
All right. Also, the security door should be unlocked, so you should be able to walk right into the security door.
Cool.
Okay.
The right security door. The left one has weird layers.
Okay.
Still working on it.
Got it.
Shall we?
Yep.
Does anyone want to get any guns before we get started?
Nope.
Nope, we're good.
Well-
Please don't buy more guns. That takes up time. I gave him 14 drones and you 4 guns and you 4 guns. I think you're fine.
Okay, cool.
I have.
And you have magic.
I have 1 gun though. Just
I
one.
have one
9
pistol. Look at
spells.
Yeah.
All right, so we roll up.
Yeah.
You sure I can't get a bag full of 9 pre-programmed Colts?
It's like, toss, boom, boom. Do you want to do that? Do you still want to do
I just
that?
want to have a sack of pre-programmed Colts.
I hate you, but yes, okay. You can take your sack with you.
We're all walking in carrying duffel bags looking like maintenance
No,
workers.
just he is. Well, yeah, we're all carrying duffel bags, but he's the only one that actually has stuff on him. So.
I have...
Before we go,
Yeah.
would you need any kind of physical link-ups to anything?
Me? No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
We wired a drone so we could get physically hooked up to the
Just let
security
it that as soon as you pass through the doors, because their walls have the highest security here, except for some stuff deeper in that I'm looking at, you need to get past those doors and then let the fly go. Okay?
All right. So we go in.
You move in. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
You have
All
a,
the
you have a
guns are
sleep.
still in the boxes. I put them back in the boxes. They're in literally an old-timey yet stylish canvas sack
Okay.
over my shoulder. Like I'm the
Still
most...
stylish.
I am the most beautiful Santa Claus anyone's ever seen.
For someone else.
They you walk in and you see that the said that the security guard has an AR of the game that they're playing on the tablet. It's like 2 different decks of cards in rows with like houses in each corner. It's like,
This guy's winning poker against the guy who keeps folding.
you see strange fireballs and lightning bolts moving between the sets of cards.
Is he playing Heroes of the Storm or is he playing Magic?
Magic.
No, he's playing Hearthstone.
Oh, okay.
So lame. Keep going.
So he barely notices you guys coming in.
Okay, we just keep walking then.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can we help you? What's up, man?
Just can I have your ID, please?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you talking?
I don't know. He asked me, and I have the fucking filing papers.
Oh, they must have been added recently. The decker in the truck. Like
He's just there with like a coat with like a Jolt Cola.
like please, yes, go in. Just do me
Where
a
is
favor. The carpets are were just cleaned, so try
Hold
not
on.
to leave.
What's your name?
Me,
Yes, you. The one playing Hearthstone that we clearly saw.
Oh, forget.
Joey. And
All right, Joey. Now
Come on, don't give him shit about this.
Oh, shit.
We're coming into the building. I'm new here. I'm being escorted by these gentlemen to get into... I just had to be shown the entrance. I need you to show me where I can set these down.
What do you have? What kind of equipment?
Sack of, like, still in-box guns. This is a shipment that was ordered for this location, and I need to know where to put them. Now, if you're not too busy being a wizard or something...
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Why did you have to be fancy?
Jesus Christ!
I was going to roll...
Yeah, I know.
I was going to roll intimidation, but never mind.
Devin, plastic restraints on his arms. Around to the security office! Going through the right door.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm sending up my magical senses. Is there any spells that I can feel in the area?
So you fire the gun, or he fires the gun. You said there's no immediate magical response, but you do feel a push hard against your senses, and your comm link blinks again.
Okay.
Yeah, you pull it up. It's like, what are you doing? What have you done?
What have you done?
Stop us from getting tagged! Come on!
So you are in a lot of pain. Is it? And it just ah.
I have stuff.
I said,
And you get your blink.
You said
What the
you said to
hell?
help you. We're coming in to help you.
It's almost like I was meant... This is why I was hired, but that's cool. Let's just shoot guys.
Yeah.
He was going for the button.
The button wasn't going to work.
The button wasn't gonna work.
Oh.
You
No
look
one
back.
told
You look
us
back
that.
at the truck. Decker goes.
Shit.
God, you're terrible.
Oh, shut up!
Fuck it, get the door.
Fuck it, it's good. Let's go now. Move.
As you start moving in, you get another message. I managed to silence the alarms. this time.
Okay.
Again,
Had
you-
one.
Okay.
That wasn't your. That's not your Decker, by the way. He,
Yeah,
he
no.
gave you very specific AR. It's the same binary code. That's
All right, so
going
is this guy out? Like
Many
out
thanks.
cold?
He's gone. Like he
All right.
shot him.
With a
His
taser? I don't
brains
know.
are against the
No,
wall.
no, taser dart.
Taser. Oh, good. okay.
Jesus.
God,
He's
no.
out. He's out.
We're
Okay.
still trying to not go loud.
Okay, this is the plan. I grab this guy by his armpits and start dragging him over to the security room.
Okay. All right.
He's had a medical.
Yeah.
They need to come help him.
Yeah.
Higher
This
low.
is where you gun butt everybody in the face.
Yeah.
Higher low.
High or low?
Hi, because I'm feeling antsy.
You get high. So
Woo!
you drag the bunny. You're looking down the hallway.
It looks like he had
sort
an
of-
allergic reaction to something.
Sort of butt checking the glass door. They go as it moves in and moving that really frustratingly slow way that modern glass doors move.
Devin, fly is loose.
What's that?
Fly is
Let the
loose.
fly is loose. Okay, all right. You see the fly.
Push against the door.
It's like just get open. So you move into the in and around to the left of the security room. Your Decker comes in through your comm links, like two heat signatures coming from the comm.
All right, how do we want to do this? Or am I just going nuts?
Just pulling back. Understood. And then I start
All right, he's got it.
smashing the door. We need help out here.
He's had an allergic reaction.
You
He's
hear like a moment stir, like someone startled, and then
Yeah.
gets up and moves.
Remember, they're not expecting anybody to do anything.
The security door opens.
Do you want me to?
Guys, you gotta help. He's collapsed.
Like, oh shit, Joey, what happened?
And
He-
then,
he-
I don't know.
he
Okay,
grabs-
so I dragged him around. You guys are on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't know what sound a taser dart makes.
The security guy picks him up. Heaves Joey and turns to put him on a chair. As you turn around and he places the Joey heavily onto the chair. Taser. You shoot both of the darts. And he falls down on top of Joey, knocking the chair over. And you turn and shoot the other security guard with the taser. So both of them are now
Yeah.
out.
They're restrained.
Okay.
Apparently, everyone gets mad when I do a tasering.
Do we see cameras up here?
You do see cameras.
Fine.
Yes.
On comlink, can you give us a layout? Based
Like
on
I'm
what's
trying.
here?
You see that it's like I'm trying, and you see your little fly
Yeah.
sitting on the security desk. You're like, hold on, and okay, yeah, those doors don't exist. It's none of those doors along the back do. What the fuck?
How far does the basement go?
Ratio?
I'm not seeing the basement, guys. And he just, look at the screen. He flips through monitors, monitor. Empty room.
Yeah, this place is a shell. There's got to be more to it.
Yeah.
Like I know. Hold on. Like, okay, all right. The central area, there to where you have the four spokes.
Yeah.
Those main two doors, they're security doors. I'll try and hack through both. of them.
Is there a
Wait,
basement
wait.
to this place?
Before you do that, I'm going to see, are there any spells to mess with that?
Yeah, you do that. I'm trying to find
Ratio.
further floor plans down. Yeah.
Is there a floor? Is there lower levels?
He's looking.
He's looking. He doesn't know.
No,
What the fuck is this place?
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing
Pocket dimension. I don't know.
it. Or at least there's no lower levels down here. No, like.
So everything's in this central room then.
Devin?
Yeah,
Binary. How do we get
presumably.
to you?
All I
hell
see
did we
is
find?
glass and water.
Glass and water.
Now you guys don't hear this.
No,
That's
I
him.
am relaying this.
Oh, you're relaying it? Yeah, okay. All I see is glass and water.
Any
Okay, well,
magical
I mean,
spells,
it's a
anything to
bullseye,
detect
clearly.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Right.
on the doors in the area
There's
that
cameras all pointing
Not the
there.
first
Yeah,
door.
they're all
He says that Horatio says there's a second door. So
Okay.
on that map, you see the first set of double blue doors. The second set has the
okay.
magical
So
ritual.
I need to touch that to disable it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so
Horatio, is there anyone on
I relay that to
grounds?
Horatio.
Yes, they are, but they're not in the building. I'm still trying to see whether they're further down or not. But I don't see stairs anywhere on here.
Okay, how
no
many
floor
heat-
plans? Nothing.
What the
How many
fuck is
heat
this?
signatures?
There's got to be elevator somewhere.
How many heat signatures
There are
Oh, it's just a
3 currently.
in the entire building?
One really low heat no 4. Sorry, one really low heat signature and 3 very high heat
Where's
signatures.
the low heat signature?
They're all in the same. They're all in the same central hub. They're
So
all
basically,
in that general area.
there was these 3 security guys and 4 other people.
Yes.
Horatio,
the
where are the
hell?
servers? Where are the saver?
Those
Where are the
must be
servers?
the
Servers are in room to. He makes room 8 blink,
Okay.
and he makes room the rooms marked 11 and 11 and 11. It's like those are all servers.
Okay, can you access them remotely from the security desk?
Yeah, I can't.
All right,
Well,
so start doing-
likely.
All right, start doing the dump. If you start having trouble, let us know. We can reposition the drones so you can have direct access. But let us know if it comes to that because we need to
Yeah.
find out what the hell's going on in this room.
Tom, what's your character's name?
Albert.
Albert? Out of curiosity, would running water screw with your ability to
Wait.
see
Devin, which
auras or
8?
anything like that shit?
The 8 it did
Because there's 2 8s.
that 8. Sorry, what's the
No,
The one that looks like a boardroom or the one that's a big open space?
the big open space?
Okay.
Right.
Yes, the big open space.
So, running water. Does that screw with magic?
Running water does
Those
not
cameras
mess with
are
magic. No.
Okay.
the center.
Unless you're talking about breaking a ley line. Like,
Yeah.
ley lines usually run alongside magic, but hard.
There's no
If
way into the
running water
center other
crosses a
than
ley
those
line,
two
it can
doors.
break.
My money's
Yeah.
there.
I send back in
Servers
binary.
or whatever they're
Is
word-
it static
word-
water
whatever
or
they got going
moving
on.
water?
Well, yeah. Because keep in mind the helipad's lifting directly from there.
It's
Whatever it is
still,
they put in there
I
was
will
not
see
meant to
bubbles.
handle
every now and then moving up.
that. No, because
Medical
could.
too.
We wouldn't know.
Problem.
Medical,
Scott,
like a vat.
from your drone, sorry, from your character's name. From your drones, could you tell whether or not the helipad lowered into the facility?
It's a hell of
I
a
would have
giant
the
elevator.
Lockheed up and doing a
The
station
Lockheed is moving around. It does it. It looks like the helipad. There's nothing. Helipads usually have a stairwell going
Yeah.
down in. This one has. You have to move the Lockheed in further down, but it looks like the landing area of the pad goes down.
Yeah.
So you have the landing pad with one concentric circle and then a second concentric circle. The drone moves around, and you actually see it's a very, very fine, well-made line that looks like it's a separate piece that moves deeper in.
Yeah, saw that coming. Okay, so Horatio, while he's doing is he able to run a script that can get us into one of these security doors?
I can run a script to get you in the blue double doors towards the center. The first one, the
That's what,
second.
that's what we mean.
Open
second
the first one. I got to disable magic.
Yeah,
for the 2nd
you're-
one. Then we can open the second one.
All right, let's hit it.
So,
All right. Guns drawn, dragon sack behind me.
So you move up to the door.
Very reassuring feeling cocking a weapon.
You
I grabbed the Defiance T20 250
Attaboy.
yes.
Bring the good stuff.
and my Colt America L36.
You ready the pistol and the Defiance you pull out.
Safe.
You have
And the
that
taser.
that reassuring feel of the break action shotgun as you load rounds
Just
with it.
knife, taser, pistol with
I
silencer.
know you only have
shotgun.
2 arms, right?
Yes,
He
but I
likes to
have
keep
a
his
lot of
option
love.
open.
A lot of options. Okay. You the first door. It's like okay, 5 seconds, ready, and you hear the as cooler air brushes past your cheeks.
Well, that explains the heat signatures.
You
Mine's
move
lower.
in.
For
You
one
move
of
in.
them.
You move in.
Why they're so
The doors
The
the
whole
doors
thing is so
open
long.
and retreat into they're circular doors and they retreat
becoming
deeper into
lower.
the architecture. You now see you can
Really what
see the
perspectives.
ritual circle that's there. It's made of. It looks like a bad. A bad Trio video game. Just a lot of geometric matrix related patterns, but they're all in concentric circles, and it's like a ritual circle all moved around it.
huh?
Who the hell are we robbing?
Okay, well, one, I'm gonna fuck it up now. That's for studying for later.
Oh yeah, Devin.
Yep.
Nissan drone
What?
set.
Okay. All right.
That's
All right,
weird.
so ritual magic.
Yep. Ritual magic.
Devin, front squat position, just prep.
Okay.
So I'm not in the way of anyone's line of sight.
Okay.
3.
Okay. You sense that the ritual that you have to touch two sections of the circle, and it's a spoken word that actually breaks it. It's cast with a particular call word that summons the circle, and another word will actually break it.
Is there a way to reverse engine? Ask
Is there any way to
ask your
figure-
friend, ask your friend what the word is.
I message back to
The binary thing.
yeah. Any person walking out that door, what did they say?
Walking out the door?
Yeah.
Resonance.
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 Did they touch the door and say that word?
Yes.
Bella.
I relay that to Arthur.
Albert.
The entire
Or
crew's
not
not
Arthur. No, Albert.
Okay. And all right. What kind of? If I say the wrong word, what will happen?
It will likely see it as an intrusion.
So don't say the wrong word.
Well, I've only got one word to try. Should we risk it?
Yes.
Well, that's all I can.
Okay.
I got explosives.
Yeah, so
Did see your decker comes on. It's like shit. No. You say resonance, and it's like no. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm silencing the alarms. You remember? Remember I said one that causes it to be cast and one that causes it to be exited. So it's likely one door, other door. One word, other word.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's like no, not resonance. Shit. Give me okay. Stand ready. There might be guards. I'm sensing further heat signatures, but give me a moment. I've heard that word before. I've heard that word before. I just need to do a quick. Hold on. I'm doing some research.
Devin,
Yep.
those steel links are now up.
Okay. So you have 2 lynxes that are about the size of a beach ball that unfurl to 4 walkers or 4-legged walkers
With heavy machine guns.
God, those
And-
are so cool.
machine guns that come out, and a belt of bullets that ream out, roll along the side of the chrome, and trail behind them.
That can't be legal.
You don't want to know. Oh, and the rotocraft? Micro grenade launcher.
I don't want to know where you
about
got
to.
that or
Anyway,
how you
so
built
wait
it.
for the door to open.
All right, so that you said to the
Horatio, if you have some time, see if you can find any footage and audio of what the keyword is here.
I know I've heard resonance before. I can't remember where. I'll look. I'm keeping the door open. They're trying to trap you in there. Get out of the room. So you can set up properly.
Got it.
Otherwise, you'll just be trapped in that
Back out to the hallway.
20 by 10 square.
Leaving the kill box. Got
Right.
it.
Yeah. Everything wheels back.
Yep. So you leave the kill box. You set up along the hallway. It's like okay, all right, opposite side to opposite side. The double doors there. That seems to actually be an elevator. No. That's the elevator. That's where the heat signatures are coming out from. They're starting to pour out that way. You're looking at about 8 right now.
Please. I've got more than
Alright,
that bullets. Let's go!
This is gonna be awesome.
Because we have some time to
forward to the
prepare.
fight.
Yep.
What does increase
Because my
reflexes
character
do?
hasn't been able to do anything.
Increased
this whole time,
reflexes
so I
already
wanna see what happens when it goes loose.
takes your reaction time and ups it by 2.
Okay.
Can I cast it on other people?
You cast it on yourself. The combat mage buffs themselves. I need
This
that
is my
rulebook, by
gear.
the way.
Yes, I know, but I'd like to shoot something!
Oh, tough shit.
I need that rulebook, by the way. Take out your sheet.
You probably need
My stat blocks are in there. Give me that. Okay, all right. So you have 8 corporate guards that are coming around. The opposites of the top side of the circular map. They're setting up
enough guns.
So they place them to they move out, and as they crest the halfway point between where they came out of and you hear the whirring mechanics of servos and pieces of metal falling into place. You recognize that as small personal barricades.
Oh, even better.
So
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see how my flamethrower spell deals with those.
yeah. So there are 2 on each side that have set up barricades, and the other 2 are slowly moving forward. So there's 4 and 4, 2 with barricades that can see down the hallway. They can see down the hallway, and the other 2 that are moving around. Okay, I can't, guys. You're gonna have to deal with this on your own. I can't do the server and
No, it's our turn. Don't worry about
research.
it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All
They're
right.
gonna need new carpets.
They're gonna need new fucking walls after us.
But they just
Right.
got these carpets.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
they
about
must
to get
be-
ruined. Oh, well.
Okay. What time? Okay. Initiative. Roll. All of you roll 1d6 and add your initiative. Give me a moment.
Pre-programmed, guys.
11. Sorry,
11?
no. Am I using the one the before or after the slash?
After the slash.
So,
So the higher
13.
the higher number.
13.
13. Okay. Yep.
Oh, Devin?
Yep.
I send a message in binary back. Pardon the noise, it's about to get loud.
It looks at it and like the people who are watching over me already left. I'm not sure if there are any more.
Well,
Okay.
these ones mean to do us harm.
Put LOL wink emoji.
Hold on.
LOL winky emoji.
Horatio.
Yes.
Bull.
Where did these heat signatures come from?
These?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They just appeared. Like I
It
said,
doesn't
it's
matter.
likely an
Let's kill
elevator.
them.
A point of origin would be nice.
We'll find it afterwards. We'll follow
40
the blood
ceiling
trail.
turrets.
Ooh, you hear along that hallway a whirring noise of an assault cannon.
Yes!
Along that hallway. The other one, not so much.
Is that you?
Like,
Oh.
slowly, move around! And you see two guys. One holding the assault cannon, the other one holding it in place, moving around the corner.
Devin,
Initiative
that's
10.
mine. I want it.
All right, initiative 10, Scott.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we roll initiative?
1d6, add your initiative score.
Okay.
that increased reflex, would that give me better initiative?
Yes, it would.
No.
Okay, so-
Add 2
Oh,
to your initiative.
So, do I need to cast it?
Yes, you do. So you're not getting it this round. You got to
No,
roll.
no, no. Like that's what I wanted to do before.
Oh, beforehand. Then you cast it. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
12. Initiative 12.
Okay. And Jordo.
8.
8. All right. So at least so everyone other than Jordan is going to get 2 rounds of actions.
Boo.
All right. So the first one is actually Flynn. So you see them come around the corner and they are ready to fire. The gun
That's
muzzle
cute.
is
I was already
blaring
running when I
hot.
heard that thing start up. 'cause
Running
I know-
away or running toward?
No, towards it.
Okay. All
So
right.
here's what I'm going to do.
So they come around the corner. The
Baseball
muzzle is
slide down.
nice. Slide underneath it.
Shotgun blast. Get the
Okay. Yep.
get the gunner.
Okay.
Stand up and get the other guy.
Okay, all right. So, the first one will be the gunner. So, they turn the autocannon around. You see it rounding the corner.
Can I
You're
throw-
already
can I
there.
just throw a knife as a partial action.
No.
No.
Damn. All right.
No.
What do you think this is?
It's not a cutscene.
Yep. Yeah, this is not a cutscene.
Okay, how
You
much?
slide underneath the barrel, and you essentially come to a stop, bringing up your leg right in between the gunner and the holder with the barricade. So you sort of have one in front, have one behind you, and one in front. As you come to a stop, raising your shotgun at about gut level of the gunner.
Ew. Ooh. Pinata.
That's not bad.
How many hits?
I'm tempted to re-roll this because I only got 2.
You have many edge points.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm
Okay.
re-rolling. Because 2 hits is not
I have a
enough.
lot of edge points.
Yeah, I know. There's certain things that have to happen to my character.
Was that any better?
No, it was worse. Fuck it.
Another edge point.
And all of a sudden,
Delicious. Delicious.
all of a sudden, the many edge points that Mike had vanished.
Vanish.
That's better. 3.
3? Okay,
Yeah.
so you get 3 hits. That's fine. 1 second. I'm gonna roll my defense. Reaction initiative.
Minutely better.
No, because he was
that came
being
out
held
really
in
good.
place by the assault gun.
I'm doing that.
So he basically gets nothing.
You get 2 net hits.
cool.
All right, so add your net hits to your damage value.
10 piercing.
10 piercing. Pierce. So 10 physical.
Yeah.
What's the armor reduction on it, or the armor piercing?
Versus -2 def. Sorry.
-2.
-2. -2.
-2? Okay, alright. That's cool. Sounds good. Alright. So, between your damage and the armor, I have 2 dice. I have 3 armor value to actually try and prevent. Okay, only one of them does. So, you shoot the gun, you take about half of his damage boxes. So the shotgun fires off, hits him solidly. You hear a break and snap of several armor plates around the armor. The armor sort of showers you in the face as it hits and explodes outwards. You have to close your eyes to make certain it doesn't actually blind you from that. And the assault cannon slowly buckles down.
Shit. Just stick to the
It's
side as
like,
it hits the
oh,
floor.
no, it's behind you, but the gunner has dropped, so it's actually pointing up instead, really.
Uh-oh.
So that's the barrier. The barricade is looking down at you, like, son of a bitch, and it's lifting up as his fellow gunner has dropped down. Now it's turn. So it now has a penalty to its shot. The rest of you that are in the hallway, all you hear is
Wait,
the security
it
office.
goes next?
it goes next. Yes. Yeah.
Aren't you glad
I don't have to be here to fight.
Yeah. You're in the security office. You two in the hallway.
I have a silencer this whole time. Shit.
And
You guys
oh, pretty. Well, that glitch last time was made up for. Okay. I need you two to roll your defense value, please.
Okay, how do we do that?
That's reaction plus initiative.
Reaction plus initiative. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So it's the straight initiative, not the plus D6.
Yep.
So okay.
Roll your drone just to speed things up.
And you're looking for successes, yeah?
Yes, you are.
All right. 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, so it misses, and...
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes as well.
Okay, so the assault
Look at
cannon,
him.
they've been brought up and shoved toward the ceiling because of Flynn's shotgun. The assault cannon unloads its clip, but it trails along the hallway, sort of meandering up the side wall as you're able to dodge to the side as it peppers and knocks out.
It's so loud!
What?
What?
That's going to be expensive to fix.
Roll your second attack just to speed things up. So you shot the gunner. Are you turning around and shooting the barricader as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want them both down.
And what are you attacking? So there's
I'm
the
attacking
gunner.
them.
Okay, all right, you're attacking the assault cannon gunner.
Much
Yeah.
better.
Okay, all right. 4. All right, good.
Long
And yours? What are you doing?
Is there rules for a long burst in this game?
That's fine. Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should say so on your weapon.
Yeah. If and most of your weapons, especially the machine guns, have burst action. So you get 3 shots
Single action,
from the
fire,
one action.
Burst fire, long burst.
Cool. I just roll for 1, correct?
You roll
My
for
pump is
3
a
times.
6-round
3
burst.
individual bullets. So it's like burst, burst,
My
burst,
pump
but it's your only
is
action.
6-round
So in other
Yeah.
words, you don't get to act again at the
burst.
next
You want something
initiative.
dead, you want it dead now.
So you get 3 shots off now.
Doesn't do a lot, but oh man, does it kick like a mule.
3. First one, 3 hits, but a glitch.
That's fine. That's the
What-
glitch
wait.
will.
You only
So-
roll 2 ones, man.
Yeah, it's not half
Yeah.
your goal.
It's not
That's
half.
not over half.
Oh, wait, no,
You
that
need
wasn't
half
mine.
or
Fuck.
more for it to be glitch.
Yeah, dude. You're fine.
Yes, you
yeah,
hit.
yeah. You're fine.
Okay.
No
Okay, so you hit the first one. You're going to hit the gunner. That's
fine.
right to you're aiming the drone at the gunner behind
Yeah.
Flynn. Do you want to split off the other 2 attacks? Because you can. You have multiple with burst action. You
One
go-
more to him, 1 more to the barricade.
Okay, done. Go ahead.
Wait, I have so many rounds. 2 automatic hits.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Go bullets.
1 hit.
So that's not, no, that doesn't count.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yep.
Now against the barricade.
Against barricade. Jeez.
6.
Okay.
Devin, what does a
Five.
semi?
Oh,
Beg your pardon.
5.
Devin, what does a semi-automatic burst do? Does that mean I get multiple hits?
If you sacrifice, you get up to 3 shots. Semi-automatic burst or semi-automatic? SA or SAB?
SAB.
SAB is semi-automatic burst, which means you can sacrifice all your ticks in a single round. Because you're going twice because of your initiative, and you can let off 3 shots in 1 round of combat.
Okay.
So, all right. So that's it. You shut off all 3. The drone turns around as Flynn is about to round and shoot the other guy, and there's not much left of the guards for him to shoot at as the drone takes down both of the gunner and the barricade. Problem is, he didn't glitch. Never mind. So there is no problem.
So are they both dead?
They're both dead.
Cool. The
They fall
minigun's
dead
mine now.
You need a certain level. There's a reason there was 2 of them carrying it.
Yes.
It's so heavy.
It's like you try and heave it. Son of a bitch!
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Damn it!
Devin, I throw it.
Someone
the
carry
Aztec-
this!
I throw the Aztec crawler.
So you can get a doll.
He just comes right over and takes up the
So you
barricade
can't
position.
pick up the gun. You're like, God damn, son of a... And you hear a... And one of Rodney's crawlers grabs the barricade and extends its walker legs and kind of lifts up. So you have to squat. That's fine. You have someone to walk with you now.
I
You have a mount. Ride it.
All right. So,
He's not weak to
So
shotguns.
you're sort of half squatting as you're moving forward
Yeah.
with the minigun
Worth
and making your way around. The other 2 guards come around. Look.
No, the other 2 guards meet my other drone.
Yes. Jesus. So the rest of the drone's attacks are peppering down that hallway while Flynn is coming around with a minigun with a lovely smile on his face from ear to ear. You 2. For the other guards on the opposite side of the hallway.
Oh, I'm getting to them. You want me just
I know you're going to continue to circle
We
around.
will eventually, anvil meets hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You hear Horatio, like Harriet. We'll do your action, but Horatio talks to you, like, okay, it was part of the Matrix crash. It's in Jack Point. It was believed that there was that something was growing in the Matrix. It was there was different words for it.
Well, that explains that.
Dissonance, resonance. There was different names for it, but the but resonance was one of the names for the thing that was groaning in the Matrix. Try dissonance.
Okay. You got
Next
it,
round.
right?
You're currently in combat, but you get that over your comm link.
Got it. Dissonance. Okay.
So, what are you doing? You're hiding beat to go ahead and declare your action.
I only have the one action, eh?
Well, you're going to get 2 actions over the course of this round.
Okay. I'm going to roll an area jammer towards them.
I knew it. So, you throw your back against the wall. As they're coming around the corner, you roll the area jammer towards them.
Yes.
All you do, you two don't hear it because you're gleefully firing away.
Well, he
with
doesn't
your
even hear.
minigun.
He's in the fucking.
And he's in the
office.
security room, but all you hear is a boom.
Well, I get
And
the information from my
and
drums.
Horatio over the comm line, like, what the hell was that?
Don't ask me.
I listened down the hall at the guards.
Shit! It's off!
Ah! Shop's open!
God.
Boys, I see you're having trouble with your guns. Good thing I have...
Click, 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 click.
How many of you are there down there?
Is the minigun still working?
Yes, it is. It's slowly coming
You're
around.
on the other end.
You were far away.
I was gonna say because if it stops working, it's like
There's
I'm
like-
still run out of power, guys.
There's what, 4 of you? I take 4 boxes of guns and I hot lob them down the hallway.
They hear the minigun coming around the corner. It's like, shit! It's like,
Now what you're seeing before you is your classic Colt Americana L36, a tried and true product of this fine country of ours. You'll notice it's got a single and semi-automatic burst. In this situation, I'd recommend the semi-auto.
you hear one of the grabbing the gun as the minigun is starting to
Okay.
get close to them. It's
So
like,
if they
fucking shit!
they open it up and it immediately asks for a credit card number. Now, if you'll just enter your credit card information, we can get started on your self-defense.
It's like, it's asking me for a fucking sin! It's like, give it to him!
Now,
The
you'll
drum. You
see...
should do it, man. You should do it.
There's a bit of an agreement process. You'll just click I accept and we'll move right along.
They frantically click accept every screen.
Now,
You hear
Now the
Flake's
gun comes
maniacal
with
laughter
complimentary
coming around
rounds.
the corner.
Minigun.
How many of these screens are there?
now you should
It's a
be almost
Mexican
finished.
mount. You're having La Cucaracha playing.
Now you should be almost finished.
So they
You just have to agree. You'll find it comes with a complimentary clip of the finest rounds that we have to offer.
So they hit the final accept. All of them pull out their Colts and turn towards Flynn.
I get reimbursed for the prices of all the Colts.
And click. Where's the ammo?
That's a separate payment fee. You should see another screen pop up.
As the gun reams through these 4 guards. And all you see...
I'm coming around. It's like I just pulled out my earplugs. What happened? They started trying to fire at me, but their guns weren't working. Did you use the jammer?
They didn't accept the terms of service, unfortunately.
Oh, that's always the worst.
Okay.
And then
So the guards are dealt with.
I grab all the guns, wipe them clean, and put them back in the boxes.
Is this what you're gonna do now?
That was part of the agreement they signed in the beginning. They actually, what they paid was a rental fee. It's actually still my property, so
You're a double scuba bass.
So you step
into the sack.
You
Their guns too.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh yeah, I take all their weapons, throw in the sack. Those are refurbished now. A little cheaper,
survived.
but
Alright. So you are done with the guards now.
Yeah, okay.
You walk
Like
up to the
rental
door.
cars.
Yeah.
Horatio opens the door. Horatio opens opens the door for you and goes on comlink so we can hear what's being said in the door or in the room.
So what's our new word of the day? Is it dissonance?
Let's try that one.
Okay.
Touch it.
Dissonance.
No, alright.
The fractal patterns move, and then the geomantic patterns change shape, and it breaks, and it breaks down. But as it trickles down, you could swear that you're seeing binary code kind of trickle down and away from the door.
This is the weirdest magic I've ever seen.
In binary. Sorry for the noise. We're coming in.
I know. It's like, so the doors open up, and you see stairs leading down. There are 3 individuals, all in lab coats, that unfortunately have no
I
weapons.
know. I'm just kind of resting on it. Hi guys. Feeling a little inadequate.
Wait.
Pause.
Remember?
Don't sell them the guns.
I'm gonna sell them guns.
Wait. We're here for a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
First,
that
we
done.
asked them for information.
Hey Horatio, have you been cracking the servers while we've been cleaning?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have.
Are you getting the data drop that we needed?
Yep, we're good for that.
Okay, cool. Let's figure out what else is going on.
Okay.
This has been a
you
really
have the
successful day.
3 scientists. None of them are wearing name tags. They just have their lab coats on, white lab coats.
Okay, so I'm gonna name them A, B, and C.
Oh, I thought we were going to call them the Kriegers.
This is like 100 years in the future. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh,
Jesus
What
What are you talking? What's that nonsense?
Chinese.
Is it?
So
You sure?
you're with your hands up, with their hands up.
Well, if I
You
can get the
want-
Firefly book, I can
We're here to acquire some merchandise. I'm sure you fine gentlemen have vested interest in keeping all of yourselves to yourselves. So we're going to ask you a series of questions, and if you play along, this man probably won't turn you into floor salsa.
The one of them stands up, still with his hands up, like, I will talk.
Excellent. Do you speak for these gentlemen?
Let them go.
No.
Well,
Oh.
that's an interesting proposal.
Do you count let them go as tying them up with clear ties and shoving them in a room somewhere?
As long as they're unharmed.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, we're okay with
We're
that.
not animals.
Why
I
do
mean,
you got to undermine everything I do here? Come on.
This is my goddamn
okay,
job.
fine. The clear ties are 200 new yen. There. I'm supporting your initiative.
No, I'm trying to be a face guy. Not the face guy. Shut up.
All right.
All right.
No, he's the guy with the minigun.
Yeah, no, you're when the face guy fails.
All right, fair.
That's battle plan B.
Also, drones are starting to march off to the sides.
Okay.
Okay.
So they get tied up.
So you don't want these
The drones drag the other 2 scientists to separate rooms.
So, you don't want these gentlemen harmed, I understand. They are valuable to you. This product we've come to acquire is valuable to us. I'm sure that we can make a trade their lives for what we need.
I already see that you've broken into my systems,
Well, I didn't. I don't
despite
know.
my best efforts.
I didn't do anything like that.
They did a
That's
lot
not
more
part
than
of
break
this.
in.
So,
You need new carpets.
Wall 2. Seriously, that drywall.
so we're looking for a certain
Just a full job fair with
a certain type of technology. I'm sure you have every idea of what we're talking about. I hate to name names for in case we're being monitored by your employers. I would hate for you to have to give up anything you don't need to.
And it is very valuable to them and to you.
Well, yes, but nothing's valuable when you're dead, you understand.
You kill me, and you take it from here. You're unleashing something far worse than you understand.
Probably.
Yeah, it's going around these days, yeah.
I'm cool with that, yeah. You see, if I don't understand it, then I can't be afraid of it, and so I don't know why I would...
Please.
Your warning kind of means nothing at this point. So why don't you just be a good boy, point us in the right direction, and we get on with our lives.
Why don't you tell us what it is?
Don't care.
I'd like
In
to-
this case, yes.
So you can figure it out after.
Okay, consider it's a technical issue. I'd like to know.
Okay, can we save the hair splitting when I'm trying not to intimidate this gentleman? Thank you.
You're not intimidating him. The minigun's intimidating
It
him.
was developed in the early days post-crash. We are trying to find a way of defending against the hackers and realize that it's something... You see a little bit
Okay,
of electrical discharge in his neck.
Are you doing this on purpose? Because I
Yeah,
told you
he's
not to
dead.
explain things to me. Ah, fuck! Damn it!
Can anyone... Is there any way to...
Alright, get B and C back in here.
Nope.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Both of them are.
Oh,
three of
God,
them?
crap it!
All three of them.
In binary,
Horatio.
did you do that?
Oh, that was a self. That was a.
It was necessary.
Okay,
Oh, whatever. Okay.
I
Anyways,
swear to God, if there's a little girl in a white dress with blonde hair, I'm leaving.
no, we used the minigun on it.
Horatio,
Yeah.
what happened?
their necks blew up. Clearly.
Okay. There's no matrix trail. A signal was sent to to suicide callers. There's a signal sent to suicide callers that were in their net and that was in their necks, but there was no matrix signal. I don't see any track. There's nothing left behind.
Okay,
that's
see,
bad.
Okay.
we
that
think
bad
that the signal was sent from here, from this. Well, there's one heat,
What
one
is
one
in
one
here, anyway?
unknown heat signature left,
Why
right?
don't you go find out, John?
Let's go take a look.
Okay, Devin, Rotocraft is going back in the bag and shutting down.
Okay.
The two crawlers and his crawler
Yeah,
are
you're
now
right.
wired only.
Okay. All right.
Just
Just
when I
shut
start
down, just
getting
shut down.
somewhere with
C4
people,
doesn't
they
even work.
insist on dying. It's so frustrating. How's a man supposed to conduct business this way?
Eh.
We know. You got some money.
It's not about the money.
What is it about for you?
You step down into a fairly dark room. It's painted in a very deep blue, not black. So there's still color moving around it, but the being that's in the tube in the center looks moderately androgynous. Bald circuitry moving all through its brain.
No.
And floating in this miasmic, it's clear, it looks like water. And she is sort of floating there. Thank you.
If you could have killed them at any time,
Why did you kill them?
Who are you?
I don't know my name. I remember I was talking to my sister.
Oh.
And
Out of character.
Are you okay?
I was talking to my sister and everything went black.
What's your sister's name?
I don't remember her name. I remember the feelings, the connections, details. I have so much moving around in here. I don't quite recall everything that's happening.
Are you currently connected to the Matrix?
Yes, I think.
Are we talking to like a major hub of the Matrix or something?
No. I
Okay,
kind
I-
of heard about this.
do I detect any magic coming from?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
No.
Matter of fact, the source of the security is coming from her.
No.
The source, not the casting.
Can I
Yeah.
look around? Just see if I see any other labels or anything?
You see
Oh, manuals too.
Yep, manuals that are listed there.
Journals,
along
records.
along the front piece of all of the technical manuals that are going along, and they're essentially project management manuals. It's listing Guardian Angel.
Devin, what year is it?
It's 2070. 6 years before Common Era, and 6 years after the Matrix crash.
Sorry.
You're gonna have the chat.
So
I was briefly. Sorry.
you looked at I was talking to my sister in Atlanta, and everything went dark. I thought I was dead. Maybe I was. And then I woke up to pain. She moves her hands through the water. They pierced me with examining tools, cut off fingers, experimented with me. I guess testing pain. I don't know. But it seemed like eternity. But I woke up here, and I've been in this tube for a long time. I That's why only recently I've been able to talk to people.
Okay, 1 second. What's your character's name again?
It's James.
James? I'm terrified beyond all rational thought right now. Can you please handle this?
I don't
Can you
understand
share-
what this is.
Could you share with the rest of the class?
I need a minute.
Yeah.
What is this?
You are sensing magic from her.
Yeah, do
And it's reaching out somewhere.
Do a magic
wait, is it
thing.
like- I thought only dragons-
how? It's like
Okay.
telling Horatio, do a Decker thing.
Horatio's silent. All you
I've-
hear at the other end is
So I have a question. What have they been calling you?
I've heard of the... Oh, I've heard
Resonance?
bits and pieces.
Resonance. Okay. Did you
Or-
do something to our friend out in the van outside?
No, he left.
Yeah.
That was my...
That was our car!
It was one of
She
my
reaches
things.
out her hand and puts it on the glass.
Can I help you?
I can feel you.
Yeah, I can feel you too.
Gross.
Devin, at this point,
Yep.
would I be able to say that the
You
term for
heard-
them is otaku?
Otaku, yes.
Turn
Yeah.
that gun.
Because that's something that's
Yeah,
in common parlance.
yeah.
What's an otaku?
Someone who can access the Matrix using magic.
Is that uncommon around here?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
Oh.
Can I?
Why is
Can I
that bad? Is that not good?
well,
Why is that bad?
She
Magic?
moves her hand along the glass and touches your hand. There is a very strong source of magic in you, but it's not from here.
What? What's she talking about?
that's
What
not
is she
important. Don't worry
talking
about
about?
it. Don't worry about it.
No, but-
I've had a rough trip. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean a rough trip?
She moves her hand.
Yeah.
Please, I haven't had contact with you.
Fine.
Don't what?
Devin,
No.
it's not magic.
No,
She's
no.
feeling. She just
I know,
thinks it's magic.
exactly. Right. And you see the same patterns that were outside this room, but it's like the same stream of mana. But the same stream of mana, and you actually see mixed in with the stream of mana, AR icons and icons representing different
So is this a thing
different
we should put a
aspects and
bullet in,
areas
or
of the
what?
Matrix. And you see little spirits moving
I'm
through
not
the
sure.
mana stream, and you've never seen spirits
I'm
like that
actually
before.
not sure.
My brothers and
Motherfucker in the
sisters.
room.
And these spirits are interacting with the Matrix icons. In some cases, making them disappear altogether. In some cases, changing and molding them as if it were clay. Please, just... I need to leave. I need
Okay,
to see my
so
sister.
let's say we let you go. What do you do then?
I just want to...
Because we don't have a giant tank full of goo to carry you around in.
I think I can breathe.
Oh, fuck it.
All
Let's
right,
find
fine,
out.
let's get her out.
No, no,
Yeah,
let me.
Walking up and going.
No, you stop that. You might hit her and make her angry.
No, I'm going to turn the dial. I'm not going to use the minigun on the tank.
What
That's
dial?
You know how these things have pressure valves?
Oh,
No,
sweet
what?
Jesus,
It's not the
let me work.
1930s. Let the man open the tank.
All right, fine.
Devin,
Fuck's sakes.
computer 7,
Okay, good, yes.
buying 1 success,
This is an ancient German submarine. There's not...
No, it's fairly
3
anachronistic.
successes.
Okay, you find the controls
Guessing.
for emptying the the tube. It empties down to the ground, and she doesn't actually fall limp, but she feels like as if gravity is affecting her for the first time, so she kind of crumbles a little bit,
Take your time. Remember, we're trying to help you.
and she stands up strugglingly.
Where are the employee cars? Because I have a sneaking suspicion our Decker just ran away.
With my stolen van.
You stole the van.
It's still my stolen van.
We'll
The
get you
little
in your
children-
I have a tenuous ownership of it.
She thinks for
To
a
be fair, I have a
moment
tenuous ownership of this minigun now that I've named it.
that way.
Okay.
It's very much finders keepers.
Yeah.
Please
I'm keeping it.
lead the way.
And
So-
figure out a way to
You,
get
you
it
know
pulled
this facility better than we do.
And
So you take
not
you
seen by
take
police.
you take her to the
Well,
cars.
that's an issue.
Pretty sure
Yep.
that's not illegal.
Um,
Pretty sure that's super legal.
Actually,
Before you
that's
can
not
even
illegal.
reach the car to get
Yeah.
your control rig going, the car turns on.
I was wondering why you were going to bother with that.
Well, driving's really my thing. Please let me handle that.
And the doors open,
Okay.
Just push the minigun into the back of the truck.
You're taking the minigun?
Yes,
You might as well.
I need
You know how
it.
much that thing costs?
Yeah.
So
It's $250 per 10 seconds of firing.
Yeah.
so you get her into the car. She actually reaches out to you and just holds onto you as if she's craving human connection. And because
So
you
is the
have
elves.
Magical.
residual magical energy, she just asks, like, holds your hand and then holds your arm.
Gross.
Okay.
And
Well, we weren't hired to pick her up, so what are we doing with her?
We weren't hired to not pick her up.
Yeah, pretty much.
you get
think we're refreshed
you get
on what
one
we're
last
doing
message
here
over
again.
your comlink. It pops up, like, I was too terrified of what was in there. Here's the data. Don't ever contact me again. Horatio.
That was the plan.
Bye, LOLJK.
You shithead. Bring back that car.
So Horatio, again, doesn't lead to, like, there's no car left.
Yeah,
There's
he
none of
left.
your car. And you drive away from the
I
laboratories.
want to not pay him.
Yeah.
No, they were.
He didn't. He didn't ask for payment. He didn't say payment.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
that's
else
right.
is paying him.
Yep.
I'm going to file a formal
As you're
complaint.
driving away, back in the facility, where you
Better
pulled Guardian
road.
Angel out, the monitors, bling, 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 all start coming to life.
Is it red and says self-destruct on it? Please say no.
No, it's actually kind of a metallic gray color,
Oh, no.
and a symbol, ding, 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 starts turning on.
What kind of symbol?
Lettering. Along
Oh,
Holy shit!
Oh, it's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad.
I'm missing so much context here.
Do you know what Cyberdyne Systems is?
I'm missing context.
Dun
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 dun!
dun. Dun 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 dun.
Terminator.
Terminator.
Oh.
Really?
Oh my gosh, you never seen Terminator?
It was like 15 years ago, guys. Calm the fuck down.
Oh, that's bad that they're here.
And it is, the computers all start up. The terminals all start accessing. And all you see along the bottom of Cyberdyne Systems, or not the symbol, accessing server. Connected.
Oh.
Accessing wireless matrix.
Shoot to everything.
We
Connected.
can't. We left.
Connected.
But it's
And we will end that there with one last scene.
Yeah.
You walk
Little-
into an alley after
They drop me off
after they
with the
drop you
minigun.
off. Yep.
I have a shopping cart pushing it forward.
You walk into an alley.
It's very heavy.
Yeah.
The alley starts to go dark and dim, and there is a single hobo just sitting by the side. And,
How you doing, man?
Like, I'm doing just fine.
Hey, boss.
And a little cat pops onto a garbage can. Cat very well groomed, with a very nice collar, and a single gem on that collar. Did you find what you need?
I'm carrying it in a shopping cart, aren't I? I think we're pretty much set for everything you need. That being said, I want to get the hell out of this place.
You've changed.
Well, yeah, I got parts fixed. Apparently you can get cybernetic enhancements out there. Who knew? Where's our next stop?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I do.
We're almost near the end.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to go down before everything turns on a fire.
Portal opens. She hops in.
And I follow right after her.
And the portal closes. And that was for the fans.
And all of a sudden, there's a giant naked Austrian man.
Some are off in the sixth world.
They're closed. Give them to me now.
Yeah. So, and that ends the April live stream for D20 Live. Thank you to all of our fans, and thank you to my players. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And I hope chat had fun. Unfortunately, because of the fun little symbols that I needed and images I needed, I wasn't able to read all the chat, but I'm sure Sam will give us the highlights. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy. Have a good night, guys.
No.